Awesome.
I'm so glad Gavin is here. And with that, we shall begin.
Oh, hang on. With this.
So, when we left off, after a very short skirmish with Aurel the Frost Maiden, all of you witnessed as your two allies, Glen and Auralas, were sucked inside. After Auralas' daring, dexterous escape on top, they were taken to the lair of the Duragar in the spine of the World Mountains, the fortress of Xardorok Sunblight. All of the rest of you, anyone here who is not Glen and Auralas, you currently find yourselves in your laboratory. Now, at Bryn Shander, you find yourselves with a decision. Will you sleep through the night, or embark on a 48-hour journey all the way to Sunblight?
I think we were going to Goodmead first.
Okay.
Yeah, we were gonna stop through Goodmead on the way.
Alright. So, as you guys are joined now together with only yourselves as company, you begin to assess your situation, and from outside the laboratory door, you guys hear a very light rapping on the door.
Alright, I'll get it. I'm gonna go over and answer the door.
Outside of the door, as you open it, in that cold, wispy air of snow and ice find their way inside, you see a very stout, gnomish woman. Atop her head, she wears a hood made of bear fur that makes her look like a small teddy bear. As she uncovers the hood, "Oh, hello there. I'm Copper Nobber Knocker. You might remember me. I was just wondering if you've seen Hrogar around. I've been looking for him."
Hey, we might have seen him.
"Oh, where'd you see him at?" "He's very sick, you know."
Hey, he's about
Right.
running around, free spirit and all.
"Well, if you do find him, I'll be over to North Looking. Just stop by if you got any information, okay?"
I'll keep that in mind.
She knocks her snow boots against the side porch, and as she wrings the ice out from the tranches underneath, she inevitably pulls her hood back up and begins walking westwardly. So, what would you guys like to do?
Continue towards Goodmead.
Yeah, is it the early morning now?
No, it is still late at night.
Because I missed
Yeah,
last
okay.
session, I just want to double check. Manny and Tiger, they're with us.
They're alive, yeah.
Cool. Good.
Okay. As you guys group up and you get all of your things together, I assume, Erland, you're going to go get Manny and Tiger.
Yeah. Prepare them for the journey.
Okay.
I'll probably. Actually, that's a good point. On my way to them, if there is any, I would like to buy some extra food rations for them
Alright.
to load up.
It is rather late. However, if you would decide to go to the Speaker's Hall, you would find a dwarvish guard there who handles all surplus items.
Yeah, I'll do that before going over to them. And I'm just gonna get as much as I'm gonna get whatever, I don't know, 40 gold will get me.
Alright, from a black-haired, sniveling dwarf in plate mail armor, you find 20 dry rations that you can purchase for no less than 40 silver pieces.
Awesome, I'll do that. 'Cause I know Manny about to be hungry.
He gives a snort chortle and goes back to his duties behind the desk. As you find Tiger and Manny ready to go, what are the rest of you guys doing?
I think we talked about we were going to keep going and near push exhaustion on the road, camp, and then keep going, rinse and repeat through Goodmead, and then go straight to the spine of the world, right?
If that is what you all would wish to do, you all inevitably get your bearings and do encounter Erlon as he is making his way back with the mammoth and tiger.
Just real quick. I'd like to have my 4 little kobolds stay at the laboratory when we're gone, with the instructions to gather any sort of documents, blueprints, research, and to keep their ears out for any interesting devices out in the world.
All right. As the 3 kobolds, 2 of the sisters and 1 of the younger boys go in, you do see as that young female kobold who you bestowed with the gnomish noggin topper looks up. All right, you got it, Captain. And as she gives you a quick salute, she heads in to join her siblings. As all of you now are departing, it is 11 p.m. at night. You guys find a sleeping guard on the eastern gate.
I do that thing on my pan flute and make it go.
As you guys watch, he stands straight up, the frost flying off his red beard, and immediately goes into a salute. So he looks over. Oh, you're the sheriff. Go on through. And he starts pulling a massive windlass, which then opens the portcullis in front of you.
I'm still a deputy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry about that, Mrs. Hopple. I'm really salute deputies. As you guys are looking through the wall now, you look upon the dim light, the surrounding area, which is basically pitch darkness except for the glowing blue and green rime above you. As you guys step out, you begin the 12-hour journey to Goodmead. As you guys do so, you will be going without sleep through the night and traveling until 10 a.m. Is anyone sleeping on the wagon, and if so, who?
Erlon is going to be meditating.
Okay.
I'll keep
Yeah.
watch with my gun ready.
Rose
Really?
and Mary will just like snuggle up together.
Actually, I think Erlon is not going to meditate. He's just going to focus on, this is his first time, at least with me, with a telescope. So tonight's going to be spent, exploring,
Absolutely.
seeing what I find.
Okay.
Also, side note, Garrett, for you really fast, is there any way that, doesn't have to be tonight, by next session or something, I can get an extra character sheet for Manny so that I can use that for like what I want to put storage-wise on him?
Sure, of course. I'll do that for you in a second. As you
No, you
continue
don't have to right now.
As you continue throughout your meditation, you and Auralas gain the benefits of a rest as you linger in this semi-conscious and slumbering state. However, the rest of you, if you are not sleeping on the wagon, please add 1 point of exhaustion. Inevitably, you guys awake sometime in the dim light morning. Erlon, you would be the first meditating on the front to see over the horizon, you and Alistair, that being the city of Goodmead. A lot more populated than you formerly recall. Nonetheless, it is there. And as you guys approach Glen and Auralas, you guys are still inside of Sunblight as we speak. As you sit in a cold and damp space, many hundreds of feet beneath the spine of the world, you see that low lingering ember that ignites and illuminates the Xardorok dragon. And then behind you, Auralas and Glen, you hear a voice. So, Would you prefer to die by my hand? Or serve the Deep One? The choice is yours, as it has always been.
Maybe give us a couple days to analyze our position and situation. Tell
That's a
us
good
more
idea.
about all of this, and maybe give us a fair chance to earn a trial by maybe combat or some kind of challenge to prove that we deserve to live.
He just looks at
I need 3
Auralas,
days to prepare.
saying nothing, and then he looks at Glen.
If we die by your hand, how long would that take, do you think?
It would be excruciatingly delightful. As he pulls up a hand, you see that his right hand is actually completely made of Xardorok.
Ah, so you probably like let it take a while, right? Let it take a bit.
First, we begin by poking your eyes with a soldering iron. Afterwards, we invite a captive mind flayer to leak your brain into a vat, which will boil in my own furnace.
Right. Can I huddle with my compatriot here? We can discuss our options.
Of course.
Of course, great.
Guards, take them to a cell. At about that time, you guys watch from the battlements in the corner of this large room as a few dozen Duragar begin funneling out towards you guys. You guys think you have about 30 seconds to talk amongst yourselves.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Unless this man's going to burn our eyes. Who's talking?
Erland, Glen and Auralas have been kidnapped.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Through the stars, I feel. Hold on. No, I lost it.
Okay, so he said he was going to burn our eyes. Should we pretend to serve? And if we say we're going to serve, is he going to like mind wash us? I don't know. Should we lie about serving and then just try to like punch our way out?
Well,
Tell me in a few seconds.
I need my eyes and I need my life. That's the first things I know. Then for the rest, whatever goes, I think. But he seems to be a good bargainer to the effect that he doesn't care about bargaining at all, that motherfucker. So I don't know.
Great.
You are very convincing and charming. Plus, he destroyed maybe your city. I'm sorry about that. So maybe you try to go through him. I think he'll feel he'll have the advantage over you, and then you may slide under his perception and insight.
Great, we'll serve and I'm going to talk to him. Okay, just let me handle it.
At about
Yes.
this time, the Duragar put their hands on your shoulders, and as you guys look at Xardorok, he beflexes the gray mustache portion of his white beard up, and then looks at you with a smile. Take them to block number 4. As the Duragar begin pushing on you guys, do you resist?
What if we agree to serve?
Well, that is an option.
Well, what happens immediately after?
You stay put until you are needed, and we will discuss that when it arises. However,
You know what?
it is preferential to death.
You know what? I think staying put sounds much more preferable to eyes burned out of my skull. And you know what? I'd be happy to serve. I think Auralas would agree, right? Auralas?
Yes, I feel we'll need a bit of time to. Elves and dwarves are very stiff creatures. We need to focus
I
and
hate
meditate. Well, yes, but we're stuck together in this shitty life. So I think maybe your
sucks.
ways are interesting. but we need a bit of time to adapt our very long lifeline and bloodline to whatever is new. You know, a couple days is what's needed, always for every decision.
Xardorok outstretches a long black finger towards Auralas. Gag that one. As you guys are
That'd be
led
great.
down a long corridor. It is extremely black and you couldn't see anything except for your dark vision. As you guys near the end of the corridor where you see a dozen cells lined up and 4 more on the sides, Auralas, you hear, or rather feel, a vibration as purple light blooms out of your satchel. Halt!
No.
What is that?
I will. Hold on, I need to find a reason. I need to find. Hold on, I want to just see really fast if minor illusion is. There's somatic. Oh, fuck. This is nothing. This is just a rock. It's a fucking rock.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, deception is as bad.
As Xardorok approaches you and the other Duergar part, he reaches his hand into your satchel, and out takes the purple sphere. As he looks into it for about a moment. Hello there, villain.
Nose.
The light extinguishes, and he puts it underneath his leather jerkin.
Oh, well, that's good as well. Oh, please, sir, please give me my rock.
As you guys are thrown into 2 cells right next to each other, Glen and Auralas, you watch as the gate comes to a close, and the rest of you are in good meat. As you look around, you see a very festive and kind people. Though word of the Frost Maiden's destruction in 10 towns has reached the ears of the speaker, Rorik Redwater, you guys find it to be just as merry a village as it was when you left. Alistair, Erland, you are the only 2 who are awake at the moment. What would you like to do?
Alistair's just enjoying the silence without res.
Erland is looking up at the stars with his telescope, all giddy and inside, you know? Super cool for him. He's never really seen the stars that close. So.
It is quite beautiful, Erland, and even through the rime, which blocks and obfuscates a lot of your view, you do see 3 large stars in the morning sky. They're very beautiful. One is a red dwarf, and the other 2, dimmed by this rime, are bright and yellow in their aura.
So we're coming into Goodmead, right?
That's right. You guys are entering right now from the arrow that says to the east way, as you guys are coming from the west.
Alistair's gonna shout loudly, sort of in the direction of Rez. Ah, shite. What happened to Goodmead? They're all dead. Everyone's dead.
Rez, go ahead and roll an insight check.
Oh,
That
fuck.
Redwater there. I can't tell without his face.
You're a son of a bitch, Zach. You're a son of a bitch. Can my character sheet please open? Thank you.
Wow, amateur hour. Didn't have your fucking character sheet open.
Rez, as you bring your head out in shock, before you can even see it, you smell the honey lingering from this village, and know it is intact.
Okay, now that I'm up though, I give Alistair a dirty look, and I give a good look around on our way to, I think the mead hall is where we want to go.
Sure, if that's where you guys wish to go.
Well,
you look around.
where's the speaker's house? Where would we know is the speaker's house?
So the speaker's house is right here. Right here in the
Oh,
southwest.
sorry, I didn't scroll down enough. Yeah, so we're gonna head over there.
All
Right.
Well, Erlond is in control of the manatee. Or the manatee.
Well, yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Alistair's in favor of the speaker's house.
Yeah. So Erlon's just gonna, lead Manny wherever the party wants us to go. So
Alright. As you lead Manny, who is
How's
now a
the town
manatee.
looking?
The town is looking extremely prosperous, especially considering the conditions. You see uproaring fires in some places which are not present in most cities. And since Rorik has stopped the executions, everyone has a little pep to their step. As you guys head down now
Wow.
to the speaker's house, you pass by a few commoners, people who don't really strike you as odd, but around the mead hall, you guys see a group of dwarves. As they stand, they kind of shoot you a strange eye. You guys can roll me perception checks if you wish.
oh, let's do it. 0. Oh,
Wow.
I called that.
Erlond, as you look from the bow of the mammoth, you can see a different angle than everyone else, and you see hanging out of one of the trouser pockets these dwarves are wearing is a red felt cap.
Do I know anything about said red felt cap?
You know
Huh.
that the
Oh no!
you know that the supporters of Dolnar Zeal, the candidate who is running against Rorik, wear a red cap. You think that these are people who do not like Rorik Redwater.
So, wait a second. I'm not trying to see what I can do.
As the mammoth continues. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. I can't do anything else. Anything after?
As the mammoth continues, you guys get to a narrow patch where 2 trees border the road, and as you pass through, you guys do see a very familiar woman twirling her finger through her golden locks that spill over her chest. It is the last Daisy. As she looks up, "Oh, well, hello there! It's so great for you all to come back so soon."
Yes, where is the speaker? We need to speak with Speaker Redwater immediately.
"Oh, he's sick. Sorry, you'll have to wait until tomorrow if you want to talk to him."
No, I think we'll take exception. We'll see him now.
Sick with what?
"Oh, who knows? Maybe a bit of the Dale Dweller's disease. He's got clammy hands and cold feet."
Well, you should let us see him then. Maybe we can help him. Take care of him a bit.
Larry, go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
I'm worried, guys. Might be that COVID. It's real.
I get something from my hat,
Oh, shit,
don't I?
COVID's
Oh
come
shit.
to
Not
So-
enough from my hat.
Unfortunately not.
No.
As she looks about you guys, she maintains her visage. "I really don't know what to tell you. I mean, he's been in there for days. Refuses to come out."
Okay.
Oh, well, you know, I was his personal physician occasionally while we were out doing what we were doing, coming to good. Anyways, let me go knock on his door and we'll see how he's doing.
Sure. Make a persuasion
Sickness
check.
never scared me.
You said make a persuasion check?
As Daisy looks, "Well, Mr. Alistair, you look a little clammy yourself, come to think of it."
I've had much worse than sickness set upon me.
You see Daisy scratch her chin as she looks at you. "You don't really look like a physician."
He's the finest one around.
Well, you know, he trusted me, so I think I'll just go knock on his door and I go to walk past her to his room.
She doesn't stop you. And as you open the door to the speaker's house, you walk in and you see 2 roaring fireplaces and a lovely window that overlooks the Redwater River. As you guys walk in, you do see 2 doors which are open, one to a guest bedroom, one to a pantry closet, and a third which is very tightly closed.
Erlon is gonna be about 30 seconds to a minute behind. He's gonna feed rations. I don't know if there's anything happening out front there that he might pick up on, but
As
Going
Tiger
to after.
as Tiger climbs out of the satchel for his ration, you notice that he is about 4'6". He has gotten a lot taller since the last time you inspected him thoroughly, and he gets out, yippee, and consumes the ration.
So I'm giving each of them 2.5 rations there. So give them quite a bit.
The mammoth eats his ration as well. And Rez, as you walk in, I need anyone who walks in with you to go ahead and roll me another perception check.
And Alistair's going in, gun up, ready to shoot any ugly thing that comes out.
Hearing you guys walk in, you guys notice a guard come out the back room. As he does so, he spots you guys and just kind of sits down at the table, waiting. Erland, you, Rez, and only you and Rez notice there are scratches on the door and the metal doorknob.
I'm just gonna go up to the door and I'm gonna knock on it and say, Mr. Redwater, it's Rez.
Oh, yes, I was expecting you. You guys hear some fumbling on the other side. A lever gets opened, and as the door swings past Glen and Auralas, you guys are sitting in the cold darkness of this space. As you guys look around for a while, unable to find friend or foe, a voice enters your head, Glen.
Do not be afraid. We will work together for freedom.
Am I by myself right now? Like, am I like a cell or?
You are in a cell. You do know that Auralas is in the cell next to you, but you don't know where this voice could be coming from. It sounds like it emanates from inside of you.
Gotcha. So like not saying vocally, but thinking back to it.
And this voice that's keeping them captive is talking about freedom. I just wanted to clarify that.
But just thinking back like to the voice as though I'm like trying to like communicate to it with my mind. Freedom is important to me. What do you know about freedom?
Everything. Now, when the time is right, I will ask to pry into your brain, to see through your eyes.
What happens then?
Then
Who?
we have a chance to escape.
Does that include our loss?
Of course.
Look, I want to think that my friends are coming, but I don't know how far away we are. If you can guarantee a better chance at my own safety and especially Auralas's, then you tell me when and I'll press the button.
Do not trust anyone but me.
Auralas, you hear the voice as well as it speaks to you.
Do not panic, elf. I am a friend.
Okay. Okay. Who are you?
You may call me Skittled.
Good. Does my accent in my mind still do the same? Do I have an effect? Okay, Skittle. What are you?
That is not important.
Sure, at this point. Okay. Don't have any choice.
With that, back in Good Meat, as the door swings wide, you guys see a very belabored Rorik Redwater as he looks up.
So, my nature check, just to clarify that, is on the scratches. I just want to see if I could clarify what those were.
Yes, you know for a fact, Erland, these scratches were not caused by any natural animal or human being. As you guys look at Rorik.
Oh, yes, I'm feeling much better today. I think I will take a stroll around the village, Private Honaker.
The young guard kind of looks up.
I'll let Mistress Daisy know. Oh, no, that is not important. As a matter of fact, we'll be leaving through the back door. Come this way, Mr. Rez.
Oh, thank you, Speaker. It's an honor to meet you again.
Yes. Now come on, let's go.
After you?
As he marches his way through the small cabinet, you guys get to the back door, and as he opens it, you walk out just in time to see the front door open, as you know Daisy is coming in the other side. As you guys do walk out the back door, he begins panting. I am telling you, brother, I really still think you should be the one doing this. Whew.
You want to switch places for a bit? Or about to storm the Xardorok Keep?
You know, actually, I think I am good here.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Oh my god.
I've never wanted to switch places with you more.
Speaking of which, I'm so glad you're all okay. Where is Mr. Auralas and the Glen one?
That's the reason we are going to storm the Xardorok Keep, down in the spine of the world. They've been taken.
Is there any way I can help?
Well, we were wondering what those cryptic messages about spending all the money were about.
Oh, yes. I had wanted to show you sooner. However, I actually have a very special surprise waiting for all of you.
Oh? Well?
Do you guys remember the gnome who moderated the debate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him, and he said he had a friend in Dangloras, a guy named, he pulls out a small envelope from his satchel, Nalvorin. It's an elf who likes to build ships.
Oh!
A ship, you
Is
say?
that the case?
Yes, that is right, as he goes to match your eye contact, Alistair. And you know, maybe a bit of extortion here, money laundering there. They are working on it, as we speak.
A ship, you say?
Yeah, you know, for a trip back home, someday.
That would be incredible, brother.
Okay.
And it would seem that once we arrive home, there will be no need for us to have a ship. So it
Yes.
seems, Captain Davies, that you will finally have your ship.
Aye, I'm sure it's a fine ship. It'd be my honor to take you lads home. Where is it you said you was
I'm-
from?
We're from Avaloft.
Right. Where is that abouts?
It's would either of us have any knowledge of the relation of Avaloft to this place?
Nope.
It's well, that's it's you go a direction. I presume if you go east long enough, you'll get there.
I am always up for a journey. Especially a journey unknown.
So you go.
But it is a beautiful country.
I managed to only do the first 50% deposit, because I wondered if maybe you might die before it is built. No offense.
Oh, is that
I've died before and it didn't stick.
Is that so? Is that why your skin is all very pale and so on?
Of course it is. Do you think this is a fashion choice?
That is very interesting. Yes, Levistus
How's
is
your
a
arm?
very strange being. Oh, my arm!
Mr. Levistus.
It is...
Erlon's gonna look at his skin and say, "Ew, huh? Is wow, okay." I kind of feel some offense there.
As no doubt Arnholt sees this, he goes, "Oh, don't worry. In our natural states, we are actually very pale as well."
Yeah, that's very true.
We're,
To be honest,
really
it's
pale.
kind of grown on me.
It's
I
not
can't
that
mind it so
bad.
much.
I like to change though when I'm like sun tanning. But anyways, as
Erlon says, "It blends in. Watch." And he jumps in a pile of snow and just whoop, disappears.
he is very stealthy, like a rogue. But anyways, yeah, my arm is fine. I noticed a termite in it the other day, but I flicked it out. I think I also
Oh,
have a
that's
splinter.
When
Because
they
it's-
said that you were sick, what did they mean?
Oh, I have just been telling the people that so I don't have to do anything.
Fair
Oh.
enough.
That's fair, but that reminds me of me too much when we were growing up. So you should. I thought it was just to get away from that woman.
Wait, you weren't actually sick?
No, I've never been sick a day in my life.
This is interesting.
Well, that's a lie. There were a few parties.
Oh yes, you remember that one time at the carnival? You got all sick eating strudel?
I barely remember that time at the carnival.
Oh yes, that doesn't count so. Oh, Triboulet was so mad.
Oh, to see the look on his face if he knew what we were about to do.
As he's smiling, you see Arnold's face kind of go dour. So your friends are there like right now?
Yeah, we thought that, maybe the gift was something a little more pressing, so I think we're actually gonna head out right now, actually. Yeah, thanks for catching up.
Of course. Of course. Oh, I have an idea. There is a dwarf right now who is in the mid hall. You guys should go there and get Hero's Feast.
Oh, that sounds brilliant. About how far away now are we from
Yeah, how long
our
of a journey
allies?
is
Yeah.
it?
So, from Brinchander, it's like a 48-hour, 20-mile journey. However, from here, it's only about 16 straight there through the mountains. So right now, I would say with 16, it would take you guys approximately 32 hours to get there.
Again, Hero's Feast only lasts for a day.
That is right.
I mean,
But if the DM is
could
offering a
calculate.
Hero's Feast,
And I've got 5-pound knuckle-bone trout on Manny the Mammoth that needs sliced and diced.
That's right. That
yeah, I
is
say
right.
we
You
just
could
package
take
it
the
up
food
and take
with
it on the
us.
road. Larry and I, we can man the cot, and then you guys can sleep off. You guys look pretty tired,
I
so
took a
you
good
two
nap.
should sleep off.
don't we have that like bag of cold or whatever that's like a refrigerator we carry around?
That is right. Erland does. He keeps the fish in there.
I mean, we could just put all the food in there when we stop. I can warm up the food, no problem.
All right. As some of
That sounds like a plan.
As some of you go off to get the food, and the others tend to the cart, Alistair, you get some much-needed shut-eye, finally. And then, back at Sunblight, Auralas and Glen.
Am
Both
I
of
allowed
you-
to take a short rest of an hour?
Of course you are. And we'll say you've done that during the 10-hour journey or the 12-hour journey that it took to get to Goodmead.
Perfect.
As you do so, Glen and Auralas, you guys begin hearing that voice again. Now, when the time comes, and then it stops abruptly. Silence. They are coming. About the time 2 stone doors swing back, and marching through are 6 Duragar. As you guys watch them struggle back and forth, you guys hear the hinges on a jail cell open, and a body is thrown inside. As you guys look over, as you guys can both see a clear line of sight, you see a Goliath. A male Goliath with tattoos of bear markings all over his body. As he sits there and looks at you, and you at him. Auralas and Glen, would you like to do anything?
Oh, a Goliath. Hey, my name's Auralas. I have a Goliath friend.
What is
Are
this
you hurt?
place?
As he looks, you can see there's a few cuts in his arms where he's bleeding, and he looks at you.
I am fine, thank you.
Well, just allow me just a little bit. And I'll put my hand on their like on their arm, like low, like kind of towards their wrist.
So, just so we're clear, you guys are in 2 jail cells. He's in a different jail cell, and you can just see it.
Completely different one. Gotcha. If I was to put my arm through, like, are there bars? Like, can I put my arm through a bar?
Yeah,
like,
you-
on my cell.
Yeah, you could, just so we have this right. On the north
Yeah.
wall, there are like 12 jail cells. His is on the west wall, and it's in the corner, so you couldn't reach him.
So there's like so there's no possibility of he and I touching. is what
No,
I'm saying.
you might be able to touch
Gotcha.
Auralas though. That's what Auralas
Hey.
looks like written.
Gotcha.
Can you
Okay.
can you reach me?
Are you
Hi.
hurt?
Try to reach me. Meanwhile in prison. Just killed somebody.
You scared him away.
Glen leaves. We'll wait on
You
Grappling.
scared him away.
In the meantime, the Goliath looks up at you, Auralas.
Who are you? I have never seen a person like yourself.
Well, I'm an elf. I'm Auralas, that is my name. My accent is because I'm from the islands. Yes. I'm kinda, how would you put it, exotic.
Glen, as you look out, the Goliath looks at you.
Which tribe do you belong to?
Tribe is hard. I'm a bit of a hill dwarf from Koenig. Glen is the name. Glen Koenig, Glen of Koenig. Whichever you prefer.
Nice to meet you, Glen. I am.
And about that time, you both hear the voice again.
What did I tell you? Do not trust this creature. I am Tall Tree Soonlakalaga. I hail from these mountains.
And you name me a female Goliath that's very, how would I put it, as magical powers. Do you know any of those?
All the females of my tribe are brave warriors. The only ones that do magics are druids.
I see. And what do you know? How do you difference a cleric to a druid per se? Are you a master of those categories, or are they all the same to you?
I do know a druid who is very powerful.
What is her name?
Her name is Oyamanatark.
Well, I hope we get out of here someday and meet her, my friend.
I hope so as well.
Yes, it was quite nice meeting you. I'm exhausted. Feel free to talk to Auralas as much as you like, but I'm actually gonna go lie down.
Fools! This thing is but a puppet of flesh.
No, I know. It's why I told it I was gonna go lie down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay.
Meanwhile, back in good mead, all of you begin to depart. As you do so, with full bellies of food and the hero's feast inside the cold snap bag of retrieval, you guys head off. Now, this is a 36-hour journey at its fastest. If you guys would like, you can go down the trail through Dugan's Hole, a very safe and efficient path. However, this will still add hours to your journey. The fastest way is to just go straight southwest, right out of Goodmead.
I say we go straight southwest out of Goodmead. Larry and I will take first rotation. Alistair and Erlon get some sleep, get that point of exhaustion down. We'll keep moving, and then we switch off. We just go back and forth until we get there.
Alright, sounds good. Starting off, who is the first rider?
Rez will lead first, with Larry at shotgun.
Alright, and just full disclosure, I miscalculated. This will not take 32 hours, it will take 24.
Sounds great.
So at the 23-hour mark, we'll eat more. We'll eat that bagged up hero's feast.
Okay, so, as you guys begin traversing the long path forward, you guys have a very pleasant journey, as much as it could be. You do have some trepidation around Redwaters, as the icy flows are difficult to navigate. I do need Erland to roll me a nature check. Erland, as you pick the most efficient path, one that will save time and save Manny from drowning in the icy river, you guys do manage to get by. And with Erland's expert tracking abilities, you guys are now an hour closer to Sunblight.
Ah, yes. I thought I remembered this place.
As you guys near on
Let
ever
us go.
closer,
Let's move.
I need everybody to make me a perception check. Alright.
I'm rolling shit tonight.
Get him out of the way.
It'll come back around.
Erland, as you look up once again on your high vantage point above the mammoth, you and Larry can see, as you guys near this close edge of the mountain, you see a few objects that go down the side of the mountain. Not snow or trees falling, but these small carts, on top of which you guys can see these very muscular men as they ride them to the bottom and then get back on the top of the mountain. One by one, they take their journeys down the slope. Would you like to divert your path, Erland, or go right by them?
I say we go right by them.
Alright. As you guys go by and you can see them in the bright, or I should say brightly dim light, you guys get close. And as you guys draw near, you can see that these are orcs. Green men with huge bodies. Around them, some of you see arrows and longbows and swords sheathed, all of which put away for a day of recreational fun. So you guys witness
Oh,
this.
they're just sledding.
That's right. As you guys witness this, you are now 8 hours closer. You have 14 hours left on your journey. Team A, who I will say is everybody except Glen and Auralas, is there anything you would like to do?
Well, we have the bag of holding the hero's feast, which we're gonna eat like right before we get to Sunblight to get maximum effectiveness from it.
So like this is our last chance to do anything before we head off up the mountain, right?
That is right.
Okay. Are we taking a long rest?
You could have taken a long rest on the way here.
Okay.
I think, and I will allow it because Rez did ask you in character if you wanted to take the first rest. I will say you're
Alright.
all well rested, and keep in mind, you guys could go straight over the mountain onto the other side, or you could take a journey around and end up at Sunblight through the snow. Either way, it's going to take at least 14 hours.
And you're in charge of it now, Zach. You're at the helm, you and Erlon.
Alright.
I say,
Yeah, you and I just craft.
I say we go around the mountain so we don't have to deal with the altitude and the animals that reside at the top of the mountain.
So you think we should go around and work our way up from the back?
I mean, I think it's the better option.
I'm trusting you here. I'm much more a man of the sea. Mountains aren't really my thing.
All right.
So take the reins. Lead forward. I'll keep watch. I'm gonna just set out like my guns in front of me so that they're all lined up and primed and ready to go in case anything comes at us.
Inevitably, as you guys make this decision and head over, Glen and Auralas, both of you are cloaked in darkness once again before you hear the voice.
Hide your belongings. This may be your last chance.
So, looking about my cell, is there anywhere in which I could do that? Is there any good space to hide my belongings that I could find?
There is not. Each of the cells you guys are in are constructed of 4 very large stone tiles. You guys can both make me a stealth check if you would like to somehow obscure your items.
Sure. Fuck. My fucking roll 20 just
Is there any
crashed the moment I looked at it.
location, like a guard post or something, where I could actually misty step myself to hide my spellbook
Shit.
and then
Auralas.
come back into the cell?
Auralas, there are empty cells, 4 of which you can see around your cell. The cell with the Goliath, and of course, you could just spawn yourself right in the hallway if you wanted to.
Well, maybe can I reach the cell next to me to just put maybe my book there or something?
Unfortunately, with Misty Step, it has to be a place you can see. The one immediately adjacent to your left is obscured by a stone wall.
Okay, and how long do I feel we have?
You don't know. The voice just said quickly.
Okay, then I would. Do I have enough slots? I do have 2 slots. So Misty Step, bonus action, very fast. I will maybe put the Truthsbane and my spellbook anywhere that I feel it is safe enough to maybe retrieve them at some point.
Okay, take off the 2 spell slots for getting out and in, and make me a stealth check to see how well you hid those items.
Okay, let me see.
Or sleight
Stealth.
of hand. Or stealth or sleight of hand, it is up to you.
Okay, same modifier. Is that
Very
good? Is that
nice. As you find a very loose rock in one of the cells, you take it off as you put your book and some other items in and close it. What items are you putting in that 5x5 foot space?
my personal spellbook and the Truthsbane magical sword,
Okay.
which is like a short sword, if it fits. But the book is what matters the most.
For the moment that you were in the hallway, and in the hallway only, I need you to roll me a perception check, because you do have dark vision.
Okay. Perception. Very good, very good.
In the corner of the room, deep in a cell, chained to a wall, you see a purple mind flayer. Tentacles hanging off its face, and a raised red collar that borders its head. It gives you a curious eye, and as you look back at it, it says,
Hurry.
He said, Uri.
in your head.
Okay. Hi. Misty step back in.
And with that, the rest of you have just now gathered yourselves outside of Sunblight. Now then, can everyone see this page?
Hey
Yes.
guys, I think we're fucked. Not gonna lie, this looks like an impossible task.
I don't know. Maybe we can do it.
It's pretty intimidating, though, is it not?
Oh, it's absolutely terrifying.
Well, here goes nothing, I guess. After you, Captain Davies.
Yes, after you.
Hey, right, after me, of course. Always fucking after me.
Well, I'm very squishy, so.
Are these
You know what?
stairs over here to go
As a
up?
matter of fact, they are. On the slope which you guys are standing on, you can see a precipice of stairs that lead up about 50 feet.
Alright, before we make our way up, do we need to prepare anything? You lads doing good?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Perhaps we should
let
have
me
a good
just-
meal before we head up.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Merlon, the bag of holding. And I'm just gonna mark off of, like, 3 hits of the Oracle Dust. Because I've already been... Because I assume to stave off the exhaustion. Past couple of days, I've been using it.
Thank you for being honest. As you guys eat the hero's feast and the fish. Oh wait, are you serving the fish as well, Erland? Everybody roll me, unless your name is Glen or Auralas, a d10.
And I'm warming it up with my flamethrower and prestidigitation.
Very nice.
Thanks, baby!
Just for fun.
Alright.
Woo! Woo!
Wow.
Woo, that's what I've been waiting for!
Wow. Erland. And, well, everyone, these d10s you're rolling are your temporary hit points. So go to your character sheets and write in temporary hit points. Make sure not to add these to your max.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, baby.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone roll a 10 on a Hero's Feast. That's really good.
Not to mention, we have advantage on wisdom saves. We're immune to being frightened. I think we're immune to being charmed.
One thing I do want to do
Um,
before we go up this mountain
Yes.
is I want to use my Cosmic Omen. So I roll. It just says roll a die on my page. Hang on, let me
Yes.
go to my.
That's alright. With Cosmic Omen, you just look up at the stars and you gain either wheel or woe. So I will say, go ahead and...
Well, you're supposed to roll a die, and based on the number you choose, it's supposed to be. But hang on, I'm trying to find out what die I'm supposed to roll.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, you roll a d20, and if it is greater than 10, it is a wheel. If it is lower than 10, it is a woe.
I'm saying wheel is even number, and odd numbers are woe.
Okay, if that's what the book says, go ahead and roll a d20.
Just wanted to, be honest about that.
Oh, no, of course. Thank you for that.
No problem.
As you guys look at Erlon sitting cross-legged, his hands to the sky, he rolls a natural 20. So, Erlon, with my house rule, you will gain.
Hell yeah.
You will gain 2 uses of wheel. So, as you look to the sky, you're not sure what the future holds, but you suspect you will emerge victorious.
I do have to say something real quick. I just looked up Heroes Feast to make sure
Yeah,
I was getting the right benefits for everyone. It's not 1d10 temporary hit points gained. It's 2d10 maximum hit points gained for the duration.
That's fine. This is a really particular Hero's Feast. I'll give you guys the temp HP, and you have advantage on Wisdom saves and resistance against poison. Let me look that up real quick, though. Do you get immunity to poison?
It's immunity to poison and being frightened, and advantage on Wisdom saves.
All right.
And then the health point.
Keep the temp HP, though, guys. With that, you guys are ready to summit.
And I'm switching my cannon back to the ballista, the force ballista.
My dulcimer is pristinely tuned.
And I'll take the lead.
Alright. Alistair, I'm going to put you in the front of the pack. Who is behind Alistair?
I'll be behind Alistair.
And I'll be behind him.
I'll follow up.
Alright.
Wait, are we going up the mountain?
Yes, you are. There are stairs.
Oh, okay.
right
So we're just saying fuck what Rami said. Fuck what Erlon thinks.
This is the only map I have. As
Well, we're at the place. Like, this is where we gotta go up.
yeah, this is it.
It has stairs.
Yep.
This is
It's not like we're climbing up the side. We got stairs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Stair gang.
Yeah. The other idea, Remy, would be to come over the top, which is what they were thinking. But this is technically your plan. As you all head up, I have Glenn, Larry, Rez, Erland, and Rory. Does anyone want to change that order?
Glenn.
Did I say Glenn? I meant
You
Erland.
did say Glenn.
Alistair,
So I'll-
Larry, Rez, Erland, and Rory. There you go.
Alright.
As you guys head...
I'm good to go. Straight ahead.
Alright. As you guys head up now, Alistair, the first thing you see
I've got my gun out.
when you get to the top, as you peek around the corner of the last flight, you see an arrow slit carved into the side of that stone fortress, and that arrow slit is looking straight at you. Do you have your sunstone activated?
I do.
Okay. Through your sunstone, you look into the darkness, and you can see a beady orange eye blinking and looking back at you. To your north, Alistair, is a stone door.
I'm gonna kind of hold up a fist to like signal everyone to stop. And I'm gonna whisper backwards, but maintaining eye contact. We got someone watching.
From the back of the group. So this arrow slit's from like around a corner, right? That he's looking at.
I will show you. Right.
Isn't it like straight? You're muted, by the way.
Yeah. I will show you right now. If you guys look in this corner of the map.
Okay.
Okay, so, I kind of, as we were walking up, I slipped behind, and without them realizing it, I okay. I take back that former statement of without them realizing. I send a message to Captain Davies and say, "Don't be alarmed if a random Durgar comes up behind you and act like you're his prisoners." And
Alistair's gonna. He doesn't have a gun out. He was just gonna use his cannon, but he hasn't. Like, he's still got.
No,
the
I
hand
understood.
Out, so he
I
just,
understood.
Yeah.
And
It's already falling apart.
I change shape into a Duragar, and I waddle up, and I'm very, oh, here I go, I'm going up to the door. And I go up, and I walk past everyone, and I say, get your asses up there, but I'm saying it in undercommon, and I say, get your asses up there, keep moving, oh, there you go.
So Erlon being the last up, he sees this, correct?
Yeah. As you near up, Rez.
Rez, what are you doing?
Shut the fuck up, man.
Rez, what?
Alistair's going to turn to Elrond and say, what have I told you about using my first name? It's not Rez, alright?
And looking at, and can I?
Hold on,
I don't
hold
know
on.
what kind of check this would be.
Hold on. Erlond, make me an insight check.
Erlon is so fucking confused, probably.
Yeah, I want to give like a look to him, like, play along, dude.
Yes. However, of course.
Erlon is the kind of kid.
The one roll I do tonight.
Yeah.
He's the kind of kid who's gonna follow the wrong mom in the mall when he's a kid. That's that kind of man he is.
Erlond, you don't know what's going on. However, you know that Alistair wants you to shut up.
And I walk up to the slit, and I go, and undercommon, hey, this bunch of lot there is causing me so much trouble. You mind letting us in?
What? You're nothing weird. It'll be that far to hold on.
Well, you better hurry up. They're causing me a right pain in my ass.
Oh, it's right for the scram, it's right for the scuffle. And about that time, you guys hear the turning of gears and scraping of metal as a Duragar activates a lever. And before you all, the doors open. However, before they do, Glen and Auralas, you guys see the doors open to your prison cell as well. As the door opens, you guys see two figures, one in a red hood, one in a black hood. As they walk in, the one in the black hood extends a black sphere, and as its magical radiance goes out, you hear the one in the red hood say, "You there, dwarf. What magical items do you have on your person?"
Oh, actually, I don't think very many. I've got, okay, first off, I'm gonna pull out the one, like, I don't remember what it's called, and I can't, my notes are fucked up right now, but like the napalm potion that I have.
The Alchemist Fire.
Alchemist Fire, thank you. Alchemist Fire, I know I have one of those left. I'll pull that out, let's see what I can put this. Let me see what else I've got digging through here. You know, honestly, outside of that, I think I maybe just Bear.
The black hooded figure walks up with the sphere. And as it resonates a magical aura, he looks at the Red Hood and points. The Red Hood walks up to the bars. As he spits through the bars, it lands on your plate mail armor, and you watch as the spit evaporates. I believe that's plate mail of grieving, or is it gleaming?
Right. Who knows which one it is?
Take it off.
Yeah, you're right.
As you take it off, he looks over. And what of you, elf?
I have a very fucking magical whistle, and I'm gonna put the whistle in my mouth. And if you watch carefully, it's going to light fires. But watch your face very well. Watch your face. As I'm doing this, I take the wand of 3rd level spell that I never fucking used, and I'm gonna put it farther in my butt or clothing. I don't know where. Anywhere will do. And I got the fucking hat on my head, and I'm going with the whistle so bad that I'm trying for him to forget about my hat. Which makes a lot of sense, because I said the whistle is fire. So I'm gonna... Oh, maybe it's broken. Fuck me. Maybe it's broken. It's all I got. I'm a fucking elf. What more do you want from me to be magical, eh?
Didn't Xardorok command us to gag this one? The Black Hood just kind of shrugs. Yes.
You can have my fucking whistle. I'll stop whistling now, okay? Poo, poo, poo.
Give me that! And as the red hooded figure reaches in to grab the whistle, go ahead and make me a perception check.
And if he wants to spit, I'm gonna fucking try to dodge, just so you know. Perception.
As he reaches out and grabs the whistle, you see a red draconian paw that pulls it back. Alright, that will be all. Supper should come soon. And the two of them leave.
I'm gonna sit in my cell for a second.
We
Check if I still have my hat.
When I took off the armor, did I give it to them?
Yes,
what happened?
yes, they took
Okay.
it.
Got it.
As they leave, you hear the voice one more time.
When supper arrives, use your...
And about that time, Glen, you feel something prying in your mind, almost like this creature, this voice, is trying to read your thoughts. Do you resist?
No.
As it reads your thoughts.
Yes. Dwarf, use your key.
Key.
You remember, Glen, that long ago, a key was given to you.
Oh my god, I do have a key.
When
fun.
the time is right.
Teammate,
No.
Is there any way they heard the whistle? Just throwing it out there.
oh yeah, they took the whistle.
Know that my friends heard the whistle.
Oh,
Especially Rez. He's adept to hearing toodly toodly toot.
I will not say why, but it is literally impossible for them to hear you right now.
They're in the wrong continent.
Yeah, so as I see so the doors are opening, right?
They are. I'm having some issues with the dynamic lighting right now. So I will
Okay.
say...
I'm gonna turn to my group, look them in the eyes, and just say just be. You guys need to be real. Just do whatever the fuck I say, okay? Do whatever the fuck I say.
As the doors open, you see behind them is a metal poled portcullis that raises. As you guys know, another mechanism has been activated. As the doors open and these stone portcullis come to a rest, you guys can see down the hallway and to the back. There are two different lanes, one to the left, one to the right. Which do you guys go to?
Is there anyone there?
Not that you can see.
Well, they're right there, so I will start leading them down the right passage. No?
It's,
yeah, the
it's
right
empty here, right?
Yes.
Like there's
Yeah, this is all
Okay.
accurate.
once we've stepped in and I'm out of sight of people, I am going to slip on my mask of disguise self.
What would you like to disguise yourself as?
I'm going to follow Rez's lead and disguise myself as a Durgar. But
Yeah, and then I'm also going to take some rope and bind Larry's hands and Erlon's hands.
And I'm going to stay back here at the door once I disguise myself and kind of pull up the back of the group, and I'll take out my rope and tie the prisoners together, kind of like a chain gang sort of thing.
Wait, boys, can't I be one of you?
Oh no. And I shout in Undercommon, "Hey, you better shut up!" And I act like I'm giving Larry a big ol' smack, and I just... I smack my drum on my side, which is cleverly disguised as a canteen, and it pops on her head.
Alistair watching this is going to use prestidigitation to make the sound of someone getting just violently hit with a fist.
Rez.
Thank you.
To your west, you see another orange beady eye that looks at you through an arrow slit. As it looks up, "Hey! Don't you be roughing up the property too much. Xardorok needs strong bodies to work the mine."
I know these ones were just getting a bit chatty. I was instructed to take them to the dungeons as soon as I brought them. Could you take me there?
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Alistair in Undercommon, which he does speak, is going to say, "You're a bit chatty."
At about that point, the other Durgar laughs. "You must be one of the ones from Gontalgrim. Oh, the talking you does. Alright, if you go into the room beside you, you'll find a lift. It's one or two. They go up, I go down."
And the dungeons are...
At the bottom.
Obviously, that makes sense here. Okay, we'll get out of your hair now. Take these riffraff where they belong. And I act like I'm kicking Larry and Orlando along.
Alistair's going to give a shove from the back.
Alright.
And we make our way. And I shoot a glance at Alistair on our way to the lifts, and I'm just like, can you believe this shit?
Alistair is sweating under his mask that no one can see.
There you go.
His mask of Rez.
Rez, as you get to that point, you can see to the west are another 2 polished stone doors, and to the east, Rez, you can't quite see, but I will say there are 2 stalwart plate-guarded constructs. They don't move, they don't acknowledge your presence, but they are there.
And he said, this way is the,
He said if you take a right, the lift will be right around the corner.
Okay, so I start leading them this way. And I look both ways. Which way does it look like there's a lift?
As you look up to your left, you see another group of smooth stone doors, and to the right is the room that you guys were looking into. The room where those 2 Duragar were.
Real quick, could I make a Arcana check on the constructs?
Yes.
See what I can discern from them?
Okay.
Sorry guys, I had a business call.
That's okay. Alistair, you can see through the eyes of these constructs, and you see 2 purple lights dimly lit in the back. You know that these constructs are nothing more than a magical surveillance. They link to something else. Something that can see you.
Still in Undercommon, Alistair's just gonna say, up to Rez, "Hey, new guy, they're watching you." Haha. With a laugh and a point.
Oh, you think you're real funny. Well, which way is the lift then?
Weren't you paying attention?
I
Yeah, you
go to this door and
stop
try to open it.
As you do, the doors slowly swing open, and a coldness fills your body. As you look up through the doors, you see what looks like a map spread across a stone slab. You know this to be the map of Icewind Dale, and for the first time, Team A, you spot a small Xardorok dragon that sits on the map. There is a peg that seems to be running to cities. First, Caer Dineval, then Bremen, Targos, Dugan's Hole, which you guys know is the last village to be destroyed, And then you guys see the next three. Goodmead, Caer Dineval, and Caer Conic.
Oh shit! How's this look serious?
We should be in here.
No, I don't think we should. And I try to sleight of hand the Chardalyn dragon and back my way out.
Okay. Go and make a sleight of hand check. As you reach out...
I fucking fumble it on the. Oh shit! And I put it back and it's broken and.
As you reach out, Rez, and try to grab it, you realize the peg is connected to the Chardalyn dragon, so there is no way to take it.
Alistair's gonna kind of like be shoving Rez out the door and yelling and undercoming. You idiot, that's the wrong fucking way. We're going to the lift. Now stop mucking around. I'm not getting my ass fired because of you. With a slap to the back of the head.
At about that point...
Okay, well after you then, jackass.
At about that point, you guys see a Duragar that's walking up to the north. As he looks up, he sees you guys close the doors. Hi! And what you fooling around for in the king's room?
Aye, this stupid new guy went in there. He's looking for the lift. Can't tell his way around. Think he bumped his head a few too many times. I corrected him, gave him a little rough enough.
Well, keep it to yourself. If the rest of them find out you've been doing that, they'll solder your eyeballs out.
You hear that? I'm going to say it to Rez, staring him in the eyes and just kind of like making like side-eye glances to the constructs to like re-emphasize my point earlier of you're being watched.
Alright, now give them a
I get
lift.
that.
The rest of
So-
you...
Come on, we got prisoners to move.
Then
Larry,
lead the way to the lift.
Larry, Erlond, and Rory, you guys are just listening to what sounds like gibberish.
When they're bickering, it always is kind of gibberish.
As Jermok points behind him, you guys think that's where he's telling you the lift is.
Come on, then. I'll
Okay,
take the
thank
lead.
you. We'll be on our
we
way.
just gotta
Thank you.
Start marching and pulling at the rope with the prisoners tied up.
And I'll lead up the back this time.
Auralas and Rez, the doors to your prison open one last time. Heavy. Sorry about that. Auralas and Glen. As the doors open, you hear these heavy pauldrons that sink into the stone. As they come around the corner, you see first the bright orange and red bloodshot eyes of Xardorok.
Hello again. I hope that you have been treated exceptionally.
Oh, it's been great. We love it here, right, Auralas?
I'll pretend I'm gagged.
Love it. So good.
I thought you might want to see this.
As he opens the doors, you guys see the Chardalyn dragon in the forge room. It's illuminated by a mote of lava, and then illuminated from above. As two doors open in the roof, everyone in Team A, you guys hear gears moving as the building shakes. As the Chardalyn dragon looks up, it's cast in dim light. As this black dragon exits and leaves the fortress, Xardorok turns back.
What shall it be? Goodmead or Caer Conic?
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Fuck, man. Fuck. Your dad or a new boat? And my brother, technically.
That's right. Auralas, look.
Also the town that we kind of own right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's the A, the town we own. B, a boat. C,
Can I
my
take-
brother.
Can I take a moment to talk to my compatriot that I'm with?
What speed does this owl fly? Like 100 yards a turn?
No need. I shall destroy them both.
No. I'll decide. I will decide. If
You
that's
cannot
what's better
offer
for you.
choices and then pull them. That's very not polite.
Forgive
Would it be-
my manners.
I'll
It's
decide.
okay, we forgive
Just
you,
let
sir.
me-
Let us talk for a
give me-
second.
Give me 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds to talk to my compatriot. You can choose whichever, or I will give you a choice. Just give me
Okay.
10 seconds.
Come here, come here.
Auralas, I have
Yeah.
a horse in this race. You tell me. Caerconic, good meat. You tell me.
Well, your family is farthest.
I don't
Plus,
care.
they have,
Shut
they
up.
have
Just give me an answer.
I would say Carconic.
Caerconic. It's Caerconic.
Sleep well.
As he brings the doors close, Team B, you hear the voice of that prisoner.
You've made the right choice.
Team A, you don't know what's caused this shaking, but as it stops, you guys see Xardorok look at this lift. The lift seems to be coming up from the bottom. As it hits your row, what would you all like to do?
Hey, shuffle on, you lot. Come on, keep it
We-
moving.
yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired of all this
Shove
horse
everyone
shit.
on.
Oh,
Hush up, you little one.
As you guys see two stone doors, Xardorok looks in. Why don't you be Daisy and fill up the urns then? Delod looks back,
No.
and he kind of eyes you guys suspiciously. And in common, he says, Kobold, what are you doing here? He walks up to this crying creature. Your weakness offends me.
thank you.
At about that time, he opens the gate to the lift. It is a very small lift. You guys are going to be very packed in here. But it is there. It is 10 feet by 10 feet.
We're just trying to bring these swine down to the dungeons. They've been insufferable for the whole journey.
Let's pile these worthless rats on top of each other. Give you and me a bit of breathing room, eh?
Delod walks up to you, Alistair.
Good girl.
I have never seen your kind here before. What is your name? He says in common.
I'm going to respond in undercommon. What are you saying?
He nods his head up and down and leaves, seemingly content. As he walks
Jesus
over
Christ,
the
I'm either
lever,
dead or I made it.
he pulls the lever, and you guys hear the door you came in shut.
Do we start descending?
Would you like to get onto the lift?
Yes.
Are we getting on the one that goes up or the one that goes down?
They go both ways. However, you do not
Yeah,
know where the other
we,
lift is.
I'm
We
just
can
gonna
get on.
I'm just gonna kind of whisper. Look, I know the dungeon's like down, but like it's a tower. If you're up to some evil shit, you're gonna be in the top, right? Like, I feel like we should go up.
Yeah, that's true. But you know that if our friends are being kept here, they are being kept in a dungeon.
Ah, but you know Auralas like I do. He's not gonna shut up. He's going to be talking the ear off of whoever's running this place. They're gonna be up there
Okay,
with an audience because he doesn't shut up.
you fucking choose. You fucking choose. Okay, I cannot
Aye.
take this anymore. All of this is an undercommon, by the way.
Go to the dungeon. That's where.
So, real quick, DM.
I hate to say,
we-
but as you guys are deliberating, you watch as the lift just goes down.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. Just DM.
Yeah, that happened.
We are aware of the loud sound and shaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could we discern if it came from up in the tower or down in the tower?
The issue is, and I will just tell you, the doors that connect the dungeon to the tower are on every floor. So you would have no idea where that's originating from.
Shit.
As you guys sit there, Xardorok kind of giggles to himself. Ah, don't you worry, none. The next one will be here in a 4 spins.
Hey, we're taking them down to the dungeon. Down to the dungeon we go. I'm just going to whisper to Rez.
That's what I've been saying.
Let's check the dungeon first, and then we can just go up.
Okay.
After
I
another
was
minute,
just gonna yell, "What'd you say?" and then do another prestidigitation of the sound of a hand slapping someone.
You want
Xardorok,
to know something, Glenn? I think eventually Alistar is gonna be here, and he's gonna be climbing all these stairs. Alistar is gonna be climbing these stairs, and he's gonna be here. We'll be
Shut
okay.
up. Shut up.
I was trying to make a joke. I'm
I
really
need
bad
you
at
to
those
shut up.
things.
I'm so sorry. I need you to stop.
It's further away. We have more
We're
time.
we're going down to the dungeon.
as the lift comes up, do you guys board it this time?
Yes, I'm stepping on it. I'm dragging people by the rope.
As you guys
Yeah,
all
and yanking.
I'm pushing him.
As you guys all
I'm pushing him. He's pulling him.
As you guys all squeeze on, Delod looks, "Oi, maybe you need some help with this one." And he begins pushing Rory in. As Rory is crammed in with all of you, Larry, your face is pressed up against the bars, and you can barely squeeze in as the lift begins lowering.
Get in here, you big lass.
And as the lift just went down, it completes its cycle, and from your floor, begins going up.
Ah, damn it. Okay, I guess we're going up.
Fuck.
As it goes to the top floor, I'm gonna drag your tokens out. You guys, up here, are now in a very interesting room. A massive cog on your right spins and turns as it finalizes the process of opening the massive door. Dim light pools in from it, and the first one to get spat out in the room is Rory. As Rory slams out now, you guys can see two Duragar, who very hesitantly look around and surprised at the sight. In Undercommon they say, "What you doing? You need to get down to the dungeon!"
Alistair's
I know, we got on the wrong way.
gonna yell at Rez. I have. Alright, I'll be honest, that one was on me. I kind of fucked that up. I got mixed up.
It's alright.
You know, I think this is a big joy moment for you. Finally accepting some blame for yourself. It makes
I'm still gonna
admires
kill
me
you.
for you even more. I
I'm
know.
gonna kill
Look, I
you.
kill you first, you bastard. I don't know what you're saying, little beast. And
Shut up, you little one.
I actually smacked Larry.
Alistair's gonna slap Rory. just because there's slapping going on, Alistair's slapping Rory.
Oh, Rory is hurt.
Erlon's gonna slap Erlon.
Alright,
Alright, that's right, you big idiots. Alright, come on.
for Deep Duda's sake, just keep down. The artificers are trying to concentrate.
Hey, sorry about that, lads. We're heading down to the dungeon. Alistair wants to take a look around at all the cogs, machinery, anything that is artificery, and just like taking notes, taking mental notes, taking mental pictures.
You can indeed, but go ahead and make me an investigation or perception check as well.
Since I'm looking for artificer things, could I use my arcana check with my artificer tools?
Yes, you could indeed. You don't find much,
shit.
but on that massive cog to the right of the wall, the one that leads out from an axle, you see a seal in the center. A copper seal of a cog. You know this to be the same seal you found on the letter that contained the ingredients for good meat, the new meat that requires no Rhapsody.
Oh, fuck.
Alistair's gonna
Oh.
give a sharp elbow to Rez and just kind of like nod his head over to it.
At about this time, the lift begins to lower, and Rory kind of looks back at the open gate as the lift is about to leave her. Rory, sleep.
Rory, get in here.
Rory,
Rory,
and Rory.
Rory, aren't you tied to me?
Yes.
Alistair's yanking on the rope.
Yeah, we just like, as it goes down, we just like yank Rory in.
It's like that viral video of the woman whose dog was caught on the outside of the elevator.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. After 3 minutes, this lift hits the floor you were just on. Delod laughs again as he pulls a lever, and the chain which leads the lift to the ceiling falls slack. As you guys rush now, many hundreds of feet deep, you guys fall down and down until the chain becomes taut again and the slack hits. As it does, the lift... I need you guys to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dumb bastard.
Glen and Auralas, from the distance, you guys hear a blunt object hit the ground.
Would I have the time to try to do a Arcana check to see what this one would do? What kind of wand this is?
Yes.
Because I never got to play with it. I never
think
played with my wand recently.
Just real quick, I think for Glen does not hear it. I think it's just ringing in Glen's ears.
Oh yes, that's
As the
a very good
situation
point.
goes on.
All right, Larry, Erlund, everyone except Rez is ejected from the lift violently. As you guys are thrown out into the ground, you see that chain is still vibrating, and Rez, you are clutching it.
I'm clutching it?
Yeah, so the chain goes through the lift, and you're like holding on to it in the center as everybody else flies out.
Are we like dangling in the air, or are we on a floor?
Oh no, you guys are certainly on a floor. As you guys look around, you are in a dark space, stone room floor. It is 30 by 30 feet.
I put on the glasses that Alistair made for me. And so I just look like a really cool Duragar.
There you go.
And Alistair still has the stone, so...
Now, I want to direct you guys at some things. Glen and Alistair... Glen and Auralas, you guys are up here in this cell. There are 3 guards in the room, and the Goliath in the corner. The rest of you are here.
GM, I missed your reply. Garrett, I missed your reply upon my question to if I could have the time to inspect the wand to see what kind of spells it would be.
When you placed it into your posterior, you gained a bit of knowledge, and you learned that it is of rough Xardorok.
But do I know the spell it could hold?
Yes, it can hold up to a 3rd level spell slot or any beneath. So 3 first level, a 1 and a 2, or 1 3rd level.
Okay, okay, so it's not already filled with anything. It doesn't recharge its spell. It's just empty.
That's right.
Okay.
Rez and Alistair, you guys see smooth doors. Would you like to open them?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. As you do, you see 2 Duragar inside. They seem to be waiting, standing guard. As you guys come out, they nod at you.
Aye, prisoner extraction.
You got that right, and a real pain in our ass. And I'm just going to yank the rope. Come on, you worthless rats.
Alright, just...
This one won't stop begging over here.
Keep her down. The Lord's in his hall.
Aye. My apologies.
Now then, lead the way.
As he comes up to the side, he opens the door. Inside, you guys immediately hear. You guys hear thrashing, and a nauseous scent fills your nostrils. As you guys head in now, you can see those mushrooms from the last Durgar outpost are abundant. As they fill the air, Alistair and Rez, you're the first one in. I need both of you guys to make me Constitution saves.
Oh, jeez. Maybe for once I won't fall terribly tonight.
Rez, as you begin coughing and sputtering, you are considered poisoned by these fungal spores that enter. Sorry, not poisoned, exhausted.
And
as you
does
guys,
the Hero's Feast affect that any?
no, because it is exhausted. And Rez, as you begin coughing, immediately a crowned Durgar above a Xardorok throne glances down, sharply with his orange eyes.
Welcome, my sons. You have brought more kin for the kindling. I thank you.
Yeah.
Alistair's gonna speak up. I have plenty of useless rats here for your great vision.
Breathe in, breathe the fumes. This is how I communicate with the Deep One. Perhaps you should too.
Alistair's just going with it. He's doing fine. He's not struggling.
What happens if Rez takes a deep breath?
It's a good question. Erland, Rory, and Larry, as you guys are still on the rope, would you like to enter the room at this time?
Not
You pull-
really, unless they have to.
We're pulling them in.
Yeah, Alistair's yanking on the rope, pulling him in.
Larry?
Yeah, at this point we're like in the room. We're like here at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Larry and Erland, I need you both to make me a Constitution save. Larry, as you have failed but not critically, you have developed a bad cough. Erland, you unfortunately succeed.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
how low the DC was, and I fucking biffed it.
Where did you find the little one?
They were right in one of the little villages around. No one's gonna miss them. They look kind of deplorable, in my opinion.
He
Don't
pulls
think
out.
anyone cares for them.
He pulls out a glowing purple sphere as he turns it to all of you.
Look, Velin. Look what has become of your progeny. Oh, this is delicious. Take them to cell block 4, and you will all be rewarded with your fill of frothing meads.
Hey, very kind, right away.
Yes,
Yanking on
yes,
the rope.
yes, my lead.
Come on.
And I pull him.
At
Hurry
about
up,
that
I want
time,
that mead.
at about that time, this lurking, massive creature, it looks like an orc, but on all fours and covered with white hairs, leans up. As he does so, Xardorok leans up with his black Xardorok fist and brings it to a close.
Not so fast, Resnot Crop. That is a friend, not food. Of course, Master. I was showing him to the proper door.
And it is opened. As it is.
And we lead our prisoners in.
Mm-hmm. Just going right in. No hesitation.
As you walk
None
in,
whatsoever.
You guys see that this hallway is filled with arrow slits, and before you get to the end, a gust of wind hits you in the back, and the door is opened.
Come on, you mangy beast. I want that ale, and I want it now.
We were instructed to take him to cell block 4.
Hey! Get back! This thing's gonna kill us all if we're not careful!
You watch as these 4 Durgar dance around this massive creature. This massive insectoid Umber Hulk is fighting with these 4 Durgar, grabs one and picks it over its head.
Can I see what sort of weapons the Durgar are fighting with?
Yes, they are fighting with Xardorok picks and javelins. As they fight and they direct you guys to the proper door, Rez, you do realize it is not there, but here.
Seeing them using Xardorok picks and javelins, I'm going to take out my Xardorok pick and carry that as like my sidearm to kind of help blend in.
Inside this room, you guys find a few things. As you all look in now, we will take our bathroom break as you guys enter this room.
Thank God.
Ooh.
Stern and Rez are really carrying this team right now.
So amazing.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but my shoulders personally are fucking sore from carrying this team.
You know, this is like the session where the where the actor feat really pays off in dividends.
The what feat?
The actor feat. All of your
the
persuasion
actor?
checks
Yeah.
have been an advantage. Yeah. Alright.
I'm so glad I had that disguised self mask.
Literally, we've been waiting 23 sessions for that to pay off. So,
I've used it once before.
Yeah, one time. There was that one time. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Alright. As you guys open these 2 stone doors and walk away from the Umber Hulk, Larry, you spot it. Encased in that massive furnace next to the 8 anvils that surround the moat of lava in the center of the room, you see the heart of Meltherond. Your mother's old magical item is fueling the furnace.
I'm going to whisper to Rez and say, "Hey, let's not forget about that."
I jab Alistair in the ribs and gesture to it.
Alistair's going to give a nod. Hey, got my eye on it.
Next.
So lead us to cell block 4, you bastard.
Cell block 4. Prisoners coming through. Cell block 4.
As you walk in, Alistair, you see a few routes. One to the east, there's one to the north here, way up here. And then there's one to the far south, where you can see the dim lights from the sky entering.
I'm gonna look up here at the Durgar. I'm just gonna shout, "Hey, prisoners, cell block 4. Around the Vale for free once we get them in."
You gonna give me a percentage of your ransom?
I'm giving you ale. It's what the boss promised me.
He looks around the other Durgar.
Mead's back on the menu, boys. Right round
I
the
mean
corner.
for everyone.
He points to his left, and you know that going north is the way to the cell block.
Come on, you slugs. Just gonna make my way on up.
And we make our way.
Tugging at the rope.
Oh.
Here you go.
Once I step in and see Glen, I'm just gonna be like, "Oi!" And I thought we had the ugly ones.
Glen, you hear a voice.
Use the
stand up, I take the key, and I use it on the outside of the cell. I'm assuming there's only a keyhole on the outside of the cell.
There's a big Chardolin padlock that hangs down from the side. As you reach out to grab it, you guys see one of the Durgar yell at Undercommon.
Do that again and you'll lose your hand.
Ah, pay attention to me.
I just turn the key regardless of.
Can I hear the key thing as well? And the kobold dying?
That's right, you see the key turned through the lock, and Glen, as the key enters, the lock sizzles and falls off as the key disappears. Alistair.
What about me?
Alistair and everyone else, make me a perception check. Nice. Larry, you know that the heart of Melthron is in the furnace, and you, Rez, and Erlond see, in the east corner of the room, there is a mind flayer attached to the walls, staring out back at you. As Glen opens the door, the other three Durgar begin to converge on his location. As they do so, I need everyone to roll me initiative.
And I'm still looking like a Durgar at this point.
We're not in combat yet. We're just in initiative.
Yeah, I'm just making sure the DM is abundantly clear.
Is
Okay.
our tokens on the... Okay, I see it. Sorry for a second.
You're okay.
I rolled 11, so the crit is not gonna count as you open up the counter.
Right.
I also rolled an 11, but I didn't click on my token.
It's okay. So, an 11. I got that for Auralas. Glen, just roll one more time and I'll put you on the board.
Of course. Did I get it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still not fucking clicked on my token. Give me to roll again. I don't think I clicked on my token.
Yeah, you gotta do it again.
Okay,
Why am
there
I
we
in
go.
this cell?
Now it's there. 11.
I don't know.
is the
How?
original.
Where did you go, Alistair? You up there now?
No, it threw
Yeah,
me
why
up
was
there
Alistair
after
in
I
jail?
clicked Initiative.
There he
No,
is.
I'm,
He's
I'm right here.
strange. Alright, Glen. You had an 11. I'll put that on the board.
Yeah.
What is your dexterity?
Might I add that I purposefully tied their knot so that they could break out of them.
Alright. As these Duragar approach the cell, what would you like to do, Alistair?
So they're approaching the cell that Glen's in.
And these are Durgar hammerers. They have huge tinkered chassis of gears and cogworks and massive hammers.
Alistair's gonna shout out, that slimy first mate's getting out, and the first mate part is gonna be in common as I'm like looking directly at Glen. So they're all rushing to him.
That's right. They do hear what you say, and they seem to be encouraged.
As they're rushing to him, I'm gonna step up this way to kind of have like a direct path down the hall towards Glen. Actually, I'm going to be back here to kind of be out of the way. And I'm going to hold an action. And that is going to be the moment one of them starts fighting with Glen. Like physically fighting, swinging a hit, something like that. I'm going to fire my Eldritch Cannon at the one fighting with Glen. try and hit them and push them back. So
Okay.
that Glen has some free space in front of him.
So once they start fighting with Glen, you are going to fire.
I'm gonna fire.
All
Once they like physically make contact with Glen, firing.
Erland, you are a prisoner at the moment. You have the ropes around your wrist, but they're just a fake tie. You can throw them off if you want and have your turn. However, nothing has happened yet. You're still kind of in this limbo space of not fighting and waiting to see what these Durgar are going to do to Glen. What are you going to do?
So you said I don't have a turn right now?
No, you do.
Okay.
But we're not in
So-
combat.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to use my movement to follow Alistair, and then use. I'm gonna cast. Yeah. I'm gonna hold my action. I'm gonna hold my action for if something happens. I'm gonna go Star Archer and use that.
All right. Good hold action. Rez, still in your Durgar form. What would you like to do?
I would like, as I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna hold my action as well. I'm gonna hold the spell Enlarge on Glen. For if someone tries to attack him, he will, or if any of my team starts causing shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah. If I need
I'm
to
gonna-
clarify, mine was really to protect Alistair, because if shit hits the fan, Alistair needs someone watching his back. So
Okay.
I'm watching his
Yeah,
back.
mine is if any of my team starts doing shit, I'm gonna make Glen huge.
Sounds good. Okay. With that, Larry, it is now your turn. You are still pretending to be a prisoner. Would you like to continue pretending?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, the horror.
Cast Cower and Beg, and if you don't mind.
Sounds like one of those animated grandmas. It's like
Oh, yeah.
sick. Like, oh no, help me please.
Now. Okay. One of the Duragar turns around and looks back at this loud, whining prisoner, and in undercommon he shouts, "Well, shut up!"
Ah! And I just wail harder.
Auralas, it is your turn. The prison
Okay.
cell beside you is open, and you know Glen is a free man if he chooses to be.
But I did see the key turn, and did I see the key disappear?
You did. That's about all you saw.
And from seeing the guards lock and unlock our cell, do they themselves have a key ring? Normally?
These guards, you're not sure.
Okay, and the Goliath is this the Goliath right here?
It is indeed.
And Mind Flayer is on the other side. Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay.
Using my Misty Step. I'm fucked on that side. Shit, man. Okay. I will Shit. The orb was taken from me as well.
What was that?
The orb was taken from me. The Veline's orb.
Yes,
Okay.
it was.
Okay, I will tell to the guy. Do I recognize? I see the kobold. I see the Durgars. I feel like I would have an insight or a glimpse that the guys are the guys.
Oh yeah, you know it's them. I mean, they walked into the room.
You're
You
muted,
could...
but I heard. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You could clearly see them.
Hey, you, my friends. Please, don't forget to feed. Get some food for my friend, the mind flayer, all the way at the end of the corridor. He needs some food. Nobody's given him any food. He's a friend of mine, just so you know, and he needs some food. Please. And for my action, I'm gonna fucking hold a fuck. I'm gonna create bonfire that I would cast in the corridor. Nope, I'm just gonna hold fucking shocking grasp if the guard comes to my face as I'm screaming all of that. So shocking grasp, I don't need any weapon. I can just get him and he takes no reaction on that turn. That's my turn.
Alright, good to know. Up next is Glen. Glen, what would you like to do?
Oh, in what cell are my weapons? Sorry.
They are in the third cell, so right between Glen. Basically the cell to the right of Glen.
Okay, correct. Thank you.
Alright.
So my roll 20 crash. I'm getting back on it right now.
No worries. So you are in a cell, there are 3 guards in the room, and we are in a turn-based mode. As you've opened the gate and locked it, they seem to be rushing it to you. You can swing open that gate and run out if you'd like.
Glenn, in his current state, is definitely going to open the gate.
Alright. As you open the gate, they're still rushing to you. In front of you, about 10 feet to your right, is one guard. He is the closest. He'll be there in no time.
Okay, sweet. I'm going to then cast Searing Smite if they are on me on my turn. And if not, then I'll just move towards them, I guess. I'm going to cast Searing Smite and make an attack on the closest one to me.
Okie dokie. Is your roll 20 back up?
It's on its way. I'm looking at the roll 20 like the loading screen.
Gotcha. Okay, so from your angle, as you come out, you're going to attack him. I have you standing right in front of Auralas' cell right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you cast from Roll 20 or D&D Beyond?
Usually from roll 20.
Okay. Okie dokie. I do not see any spells, but I will attack him with your longsword, because you gotta do that for Searing Smite.
Yeah, for sure. Searing Smite's just a bonus action
Alright.
spell. I cast like a 1d6. Or not cast, like if I hit on my next attack that I hit, I do like 1d6
Alright.
fire damage.
So, I will roll that. And with that d6, you smack this Durgar in the face, silently enough not to be heard outside of the cells, and you inflict 13 slashing damage with your first hit.
Okay.
You guys did get a long rest, yeah. You guys are full.
And I missed a step after the rest, correct?
Correct.
Thank you.
With that, what else would you like to do with your other attack? Hit him again?
Hello?
Welcome back.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay. What do you
So
want to
I
do with
hit-
your second attack?
Just swing on the same person that I hit, but if I hit them after casting Searing Smite, they take 1d6 fire damage. Then on their next turn, they have to make like a Constitution saving throw. I could look it up. My whole shit's breaking right now.
Glenn,
Saving throw, and if they fail it, they take like another 1d6.
can you guys see that roll?
I can, yeah.
Glenn, you rolled a natural
20.
20.
Sweet. Glad to hear it.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, sweet. I guess pulling out my sword, which I'm assuming I guess I must have.
Yep.
Pulling it out is already like on fire as I take it out, and then just swinging through the person that's in front of me. I just want to
Nice.
like cut like an X in front of them and like instantly cauterize the wounds. Just rough X through their chest.
Absolutely. As you do that and their body slumps to the floor silently, on initiative count 11, you guys watch as Skidot, the Illithid, burrows through his own restraints with his acid saliva that corrodes and breaks the metal. He breaks through and immediately grabs onto this Durgar nearest him. With that, oh no. What the fuck? Sorry. He will begin attacking this guy. Let's see here.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no, 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 no,
Oh
no.
no. Alright. Alright. Okay. As you guys watch this illithid creature run up to this Durgar, he sucks his brain
You're muted.
out like that. The illithid grabs the Durgar by the shoulders, leering forward. His tentacles wrap around his face, and when he brings his head back, the illithid has a brain in his mouth, and this Durgar is dead. As his body silently flomps to the ground, it is this Durgar's turn. This one right here, everybody. He is going to run 5, 10, 15, 20. And with that, he is going to begin wailing on you, Glenn. As he brings up a claw hook, it is a natural 1. As it catches on the bars, he can't hit you. And with his other hand, he brings up his gear-powered hammer. As he brings it down on your head, Glenn, that is a dirty 20. And Glenn, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
With that,
Can I get my shocking
with
grasp
that,
reaction?
Alistair, unfortunately your held action is triggered. Now you are still
Yeah.
conscious. Do you want to shoot him? It will be extremely loud.
Seeing the changing of the situation, I'm going to hold back.
All right.
Could I electrocute the man with my cantrip?
What was your held action?
Shocking grasp, which I miss. Unless I have advantage, but I don't think I do.
That's right. He is close enough. And with that,
But I
Hey,
missed.
did Glenn just start shit, by the way?
not really. He came out and attacked that guy and killed him. The other illithid, or the illithid in the side, attacked him. But as far as you can tell, no one outside of this room knows what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, and Alistair, realizing the quietness of dispatching the other 2 guards, is remaining quiet.
Alright, I skipped you on accident. It is your turn, Alistair. What do you want to do?
Okay, how noisy is the laser pistol?
Loud enough.
Loud enough? Shit.
Well,
okay.
no.
Would you consider Scorching Ray quiet?
No.
Okay. Then what I would like to do, look around, this is the last guard, right?
It is?
I want to go up behind him. Still looking like a Durgar. And
I would like to say at this point, there is an open cell next to him.
there is. Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna go over on this side of the Durgar, acting like I'm here to help him, you know, fellow Durgar, and I want to shove him in the cell.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
You're muted.
Go ahead and roll me a strength or athletics check.
Let me compare my options. Okay, fuck, it's not gonna make a difference.
Alright. He is going to make one as you take him off his feet. What are you doing? As he pushes you off, you fall to the back, and he realizes you might not be so friendly after all. What do you want to do with the rest of your turn?
So that took up my action, I'm guessing.
It did.
Fuck, okay. God damn it. God damn it. Fuck, and I...
Hey, you have the DM's inspiration that you can re-roll that athletics check on.
It would just
Yeah,
be a
but I'm
1.
Yeah, it's 18 or a nat 1. I'm shit at athletics, so. And my Eldritch Cannon is currently set to the Force Ballista, which is going to be noisy, so. God damn it. God.
Don't you have a sword?
He used his action.
Yeah, I used my action.
Kick him.
With that, I do realize.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Erland, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
So from where I'm at, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Star Archer attack on the dude right there in front of Glen and Alistair.
That hits. 5 damage. Okay. As you smack him with a very silent boom that flies into his head and then disappears, he rubs the back of his scalp. What was that?
And then, do I, Glenn, are you hurt? Glenn?
Ah!
I just noticed that your coloring was a little different on the map, so I was curious. Because if so, I was going to help you, but hey.
As you hear him scream
You
out in
smartass.
pain.
And then, that'll be my turn right there.
Glenn with 7 healing as starlight energy perforates through even this cavern. It then deflects into your body. Rez, it is now your turn. You are still disguised as a Duragar.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get on this side of Glen and be like, okay, enough of this, enough of this. And I'm gonna act like I'm throwing him back into the cell, but in actuality, I'm gonna try to like domino the dwarves and shove Glen into the other dwarf
Jesus Christ, okay.
and knock them both down.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Glenn, are you resisting this?
I think.
He looks like a Durgar to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think with this current situation, yeah, I'm absolutely resisting it.
All right, both of you roll me grappling checks, athletics skill checks, please.
Dun dun dun.
All right, Rez, it's kind of like pushing a brick wall. As a matter of fact, Glenn, you really don't even notice anything.
Sweet.
Is that my action?
Yes.
Bonus action. I end my turn.
Okay. Larry, as you are still groveling.
Woof. Okay. So is my hammer loud?
Not as loud as some other things you could use, especially if you hit him on the noggin.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna cast Arcane Weapon.
Fire?
Oh yeah.
Alright. With that glowing hammer, a weeping kobold finds her rigidity and confidence as she stands up. What would you like to do?
I would like to make a hammer attack. Let's see. On this one?
Alright.
I would like to get closer to before then, but okay. That was bad.
With that, natural 1.
Wait!
Ah, wait, you have advantage because of Auralas.
Yes!
Okay. So with a 5 plus a 4 is a 9.
Plus
And then roll your d6.
my d6. Okay.
A
Yeah.
5. 14 damage as it poof, hits him in the back of the head. He falls over as a gear flies out and steam begins shooting out of his shoulder.
I'ma do it again.
We do it again. Advantage, a 13. As you bring the hammer back and go to throw it again, the Durgar reaches his hand up and smacks it into the ground.
Ew. Yeah, okay, that's gonna end my turn.
Alright. Auralas, as you are still inside of that gate, you can reach a hand and just barely touch him. And you can cast your spells if they are not too loud.
I feel like I want to make sure he doesn't scream. So I guess for the thematics of it, shock and grasp is the way to go. Because Elven accuracy, I think I will wave my hand in the best Elven way possible, giving me triple advantage, doing
Alright.
a great crit.
With that crit, Auralas, I just need you to answer me this question really quick. How do you want to do this?
Oh, I will, if I can reach his fucking the back of the head. I want to put my hand so firm in there. He's gonna fry a bit because those fucking creatures are pissing me off.
As you guys
for a
watching
while
this
now.
creature seize, his gears fly off and he falls face first in front of you.
For a free item action, I would try to maybe, if he has a key ring or a key set, I could maybe try to find or grab and pull. That would be my free object action.
Alright. Immediately upon this happening, you guys who rolled a high perception see Skidot, the Illithid, leap back into his cell, and you guys hear him speak out in common. Hide! They are coming!
We barely heard that, DM.
Yeah, what was that you broke up?
Hide. Go now. They are coming.
Well, we can't leave him there. And please, guys, help me free myself. I'll ask him. Why are you gonna stay here, or do you wanna hide?
The time
Pretend.
is not right. We wait for now.
He
Quick
means well,
question.
guys.
Go ahead.
Would I recognize what he is?
Oh yeah.
We fought those guys.
I'm gonna hold up my laser pistol and just hold eye contact with him.
Well,
I think so far he's been helpful.
I'm not pointing at him. I'm just like holding it
Standing-
up.
Glenn is standing directly in front of Auralas' cell. I unlocked mine through like a padlock.
Yes,
said?
there's a padlock on each cell that is made out of Xardorok.
Just for the attempt, I'm gonna make a swing at the padlock. I don't expect much of it, but I am gonna make a swing on it,
Alright, roll an attack.
of course.
Rory is going to be in here, and she is going to try to open a cell and go in it. Alright. With that, Auralas, your cell is opened.
I'm gonna
Hell
turn
yeah.
around and first thing I do is grab my shit from the other cell.
Alright, as you get your things together, Alistair, you begin hearing footsteps from the southeast.
I'm gonna turn back and in common telling everyone, someone's coming. You need to hide. Rez, get up here with me.
I'll
I do what
progress
the man
really fast.
says.
I'll progress really fast and I'm gonna whisper, I'm not sure about the Goliath's intentions, but so far he seems nice, but the guy said he seemed suspicious. That's all I whisper.
Glenn, pull the
Hearing
body in
that, I
with
just
you.
go, okay, cool. And I shove him back in his cage and I slam the door shut and I go with Alistair.
Alright.
Everyone get in a cage.
Erland and Larry,
Okay.
which cage do you go into?
I'll follow Rez.
Yeah, so I throw Larry into a cell.
Alright. At about this time, you guys see as these two red hooded figures make their journey up. As
Oh,
they-
we also had thrown the bodies into a cell. We had thrown the bodies
yeah,
into a different cell.
Yeah. We pushed the bodies into let's say this cell
It's
down
too
here.
late.
That's
It takes a
kind
lot of time.
Shit. Shit.
As they come up, Alistair, one of them turns back their hood. In front of you is a short and stout Duragar with a black robe. As he takes his hood back, you can see him. And as he approaches, well, hello there. We heard of a disturbing noise in this area, and we have come to see how your prisoners are faring.
Hey, some of them put up a bit of a fight about going in the cages, but we knocked them around a bit and shoved them in nonetheless. Got them locked in there nice and tight.
The other figure, a figure you cannot see wrapped in a red hood, steps forward. As he does so, he takes his hood back as well, and you guys see, wrapped in a furred cloak, is Timothy. Well, just ensure that they don't get out again, and all will fare well. After all, you don't want the Master's newest apprentice spreading bad words about you, do you, Durga?
No, master, not at all. We beat some fear into them mighty fierce. I don't think we'll get a peep out of them again.
Clondorn, use the oracle once more. Let us see if they are telling the truth. Clondorn removes a black sphere as he holds it.
Oh!
Quiet back there.
Rez and Alistair, make me a wisdom saving throw at advantage.
Oh god.
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
Hey, it's at advantage though.
Yeah,
Claude
that makes it a 4.
you do have DM's inspiration.
I'm using it. I'm using DM's inspiration.
Whew.
Ooh, ooh.
We'll see. We'll see, man.
They look to each other. All seems well. Go about your routines, and I shall see you again, if you slip up. As Timothy draws his hood over his head, he and Clondorn walk back to the furnace and begin chucking magical items into the fire.
I'm gonna lean over to Rez. Was that the wee one's brother or whatnot?
I think it was.
That's gonna be a complicated family reunion.
I know. I don't know how we're gonna get through this one, if I'm being honest. That was her brother's evil.
Well, you know,
But you can't understand us.
yeah, we're talking in undercommon in a whisper. You know, I'm just saying, you can't really choose your family, and you know, if he doesn't come back, I think they'll get on. They'll be fine.
Well, you say you can't choose your family, but I entirely disagree. I'm choosing you all after all. Anyways,
You sap. I'm gonna give him a punch in the shoulder.
Can we all just appreciate that, like, Rez and Alistair hate each other but love each other?
yeah,
like-
we're frenemies, man. We're
Yeah.
like the best frenemies.
It is awesome.
Meanwhile,
I love to
Glen's
hate Rez.
biting his sword.
It's awesome.
Alright.
Okay, do you think we should
As
get
you
our
guys,
friends out of the cells?
Rez and Alistair, as you guys turn around with furrows of war in your head, you guys hear a sound. At about that time, the Illithid comes out. As he adjusts his robe, he looks around.
You might survive yet if you listen to my instructions.
You know, I'm quite keen on talking to you later, if you mind.
Perhaps I shall depart my intellect at another juncture.
I'll hold you to that.
Friends, I don't. Oh, sorry.
Free yourselves. We must concoct a strategy.
So we
Alistair's
get
gonna
everyone
kinda
out of
stand-
those.
Alistair's
everyone
standing
out
at
the
this
cells.
corner and looking down the hallway, keeping an eye out. Alistair's keeping watch while participating in the discussions.
Okay, yeah.
Actually,
So
no,
while
guys,
he's
the
keeping an eye
belt-
out, I'll get everyone out of the cells.
Oh, well, the lock was not locked. It's very easy to get out. I'll wait for the passage to be free and run to the guys on the other side. I could minor
Yeah, but I'm
illusions
gonna
being
get-
in the corridor.
Would someone,
I'm
would
gonna
someone
unlock
mind
all
moving
the
the bodies?
Okay, I'll move them.
Friends,
Right
just so
here,
you
so
know,
I'm
the
unlocking
bird,
like this one.
the bird is going to Car Koenig. We need to stop it as soon as we can.
Oh, that sounds dreadful. How do you know it's going to Kekonic?
I told
We
it
didn't
to
have
go.
a choice.
I told it to go to Care College.
You
Look, I'm gonna be
You-
real honest, mate. That's a bit of a dick move.
what? Did they give you a choice or something?
Yeah, I had the choice of Care Konig or Goodmead. I had a horse in the race.
Ooh.
I asked Auralas.
That was a good choice. Not gonna lie. Your dad, bless him.
That
If
ain't
we
less
can't
of a
stop
dick
this
move.
thing, rest in peace.
I draw my sword.
Well, by my calculations, first, they are farther away. We have more time. Second, they have more basements. So, chances of survival was better. But we gotta hurry.
Yeah. So while we're talking, I'm also unlocking like the Goliath and whatever this thing is and whatever this guy is.
Mind Flayer, please, come closer. What did you mean about the Goliath?
As he searches in common, you feel a leathery, squid-like pseudopod wrap around your arm, Rez.
Leave him. He is one of your kind.
He can change
I'm sorry, this guy?
the Goliath on the left.
Please, I long to return to my tribe.
I have watched as 18 other slaves have been wheeled into this facility. Each time they plant him. Each time he leaves and returns.
You know, this time I think we might want to listen to the stupid face over here.
Yeah, I don't unlock that cell then. And I just look at the Goliath.
I kinda just came here for 2. I don't really need to take too many more if we don't have to.
It is
Give me
not
one
a
good
matter.
reason why I shouldn't leave you here.
I have a family. I know the outside. I might be able to get you all to safety with my tribe.
Is he speaking in common?
Yes.
Is he, as he says family, I'm sheathing the sword that I had out and pointed in the direction of Rez. I'm sheathing it and I'm heading towards the direction that I think may be the exit.
Right. That is just to your southeast.
It is not a matter of taking him or leaving him. He must die.
I'm not
Oh,
too
well,
sure
that
I
sounds
feel...
like a job for someone else.
I don't really feel too comfortable killing a man behind bars. He should be free to find his own fate.
This being is not as he seems. He is a doppelganger. Allow me to devour his mind.
Lads, I'm not too sure how I feel about this.
I spit in his cell.
Please, I know not of what you speak. I come from a tribe of honorable healers and druids. We will be
Rez.
able to mend your wounds.
Rez, can you find out if he's, like you?
I'll get real close to the cage, and I'll grab it and I'll pull my face like real tight into the shadows. And as I get into the shadows, just my face will turn like into the changeling, my raw changeling form. And I will just look at him and say, if you are what I think you are, you disgust me.
I have no idea what is happening.
And I pull back and I just walk away.
You
I'll wait in this
are
hallway.
wise beyond your years. I will not do what thou wills. I am with you now, but after we leave, we make our separate ways.
After you and me have a bit of a talk.
Yes,
Alright. What's the plan for getting out of here? I think strolling out the way we came in is going to be a bit messy.
That being said, Glenn is strolling out the way he came in.
I was just
Alright.
going to step in the way of Glenn to stop him.
I've been traveling out the direction since a conversation that Rez was having just a moment earlier.
That is my mistake. I didn't realize you wanted to leave. But
Yeah,
Alistair would have time to get in front. So as he does,
I am standing in the hallway, so
Alistair, what are you doing?
I'm stepping in front of him and just like putting my hand to his chest to halt him.
Alistair, I need you to get out of my way.
Look, we're gonna save your town. We're gonna save your people. But there's a whole army of these folks right behind us. Just storming off in there. Suicide, and then everyone's gonna die, including your family, your people. We have to do this smart if we want to save anyone.
Well, you got in, get me out. Or are we gonna have more conversations with the other fucking people trapped in these fucking holes? Alright? If we want to come back and get them,
We're working our way out of here. But we need to do this smart. We're not gonna jeopardize everything. We gotta go at this clear-headed. Now, Larry, I'm sure you spied that heart powering that thing back there. I'm certain that's what you're after.
Yes.
So we need to make sure to grab that.
Okay, I will.
Now, Auralas, Glen,
Yes.
you said you saw the dragon. Could you tell us more about seeing it and how it left?
He's got some kind of a device. Was that a red orb?
He has a small Xardorok dragon that he uses to control the bigger one.
Yes, so that's a small device, and he went away with it, and I feel like it must be mental, or there was no incantation to it, so must be if you hold it in your hand, you control it.
So we need to get that device, we need to get the heart, and then we get out of here. That sound right?
Yes, I feel like it.
Well, God, I hate this, but we're gonna need to be quiet. And right now, myself and Rez, we can get closest to the big man in charge quietly to try and get that dragon.
Yeah, we can distract the man in charge while you guys, I don't know, work on getting the heart.
You know, Larry, I don't know if you saw, but I believe that's your brother working with them.
I know. I have no words for it.
Perhaps if you lot hide in your cells again and you make enough noise, he'll come to investigate again, and you can keep him busy while we go off to get the dragon. And then when we give the signal we got the dragon, we all come bursting out, you grab the heart, and I don't know, maybe we go out the way the dragon went out.
Okay, just don't kill Tomothy. He doesn't know what he's doing.
He's your business. I'm not touching that.
Larry,
Agreed. Yes.
given the circumstances, I will not hesitate to cut Timothy down.
Timothy can be cut. Timothy can be brutally maimed. But maybe not dead. Maybe. It depends. I'm struggling.
So, do we think you lot go in the cells, keep Timothy and the lads that was with him distracted, while me and Rez try and get the dragon?
Just
How do we feel about that?
one thing.
I
We
can
just
do that.
rush for the dragon. I think that's the priority of it all.
Silence.
But the dragon would be possessed by the king.
We've got a
Yes.
ways to go before we can get to him, and there's a lot of folks in between. I think if me and Rez go, we have the best chance of getting there quietly and trying to snatch it.
There is just one thing. I can make 5 people levitate, including myself.
5, you say? Did I hear that?
We
And that's
might
counting you,
be
or are you
able.
number 6?
I am number 6. We could fly through the ceiling right now and be done.
Well, I like this idea. So far, it's been everything he said so far has been very correct.
But we'd be leaving control of the dragon behind.
Hmm.
I don't think we can save the town if we don't get that control.
No, we have to take control of the dragon before we can leave.
I
Yes.
know Larry isn't going to let us leave without grabbing that heart.
We have to. It's mummies.
So, what if me and Rez grab the heart, get back here, and then we fly out the roof together, snatching the heart on our way?
So far, the king has seemed to be very powerful. He was not afraid of us at all times. I
Okay,
still think
okay.
going all together would be best.
Should I still make a scene?
Hold off, Larry. Let's have a concise plan that we're all on board with. Rez, what are your thoughts?
Well, if we're wanting to take control of the dragon, then we will have to confront the king, because there is no way that he's not guarding it himself or has the means of control on him. So getting the control of the dragon means fighting the king of all the Durga. And there are pros and cons to that in and of itself, but I'm not going to go into those right now. But stealing the heart, clearly they were after it, so it's very important to them, to this whole operation. So stealing that, also a major pro. So, I think at the very least, we need to steal the heart. That would be very nice to do. I think if we wanted to seize control of the dragon, you and I could bring in a couple of the prisoners and say, hey, I think these guys might have some more information, and then we surprise gank him and fuck his shit up, while Team B works on plucking the heart out after we've pulled all the Durga. Team B will wait in the prison cells, while we lure all the Durga to the main chamber. We fight them off for a while, and then you
Grab what we
guys,
can and get out.
yeah, you guys get the heart, give us a sign, and then we all run out, we fly, and we get the hell out of here.
I think I could agree to that. What 2 prisoners are we taking?
I say we take Auralas and Glen.
I stay.
Aye.
Yes, I think Larry should stay. You know that heart better than anyone here. You'll know how to get it out.
Okay.
We need to make sure both teams can stand on their own. We need people that can hold up in a fight.
Okay. Glen
I
and
think,
Larry
uh,
should stay
Help me.
together then.
I think Glenn will want to be for going for the dragon itself, and I think I would like to be there. I have a feeling those creatures that detected magic would be with the king as well. I want to slice them good.
Okay,
Alright,
so
so-
Erlon and
Erlon helps
Larry.
me.
Erlon and Larry.
And the Ralis
What
stay
the team
here.
up?
And Rory is there also with the maybe the Mind Flayer could protect you as well. I think we'll make enough noise at some point that you will be very useful in covering our backs.
So who's coming with me and Rez? Glenn? I'm sure you
Me.
are.
I
Glenn
would
and
love.
Auralas are coming with
Alright.
you and me, and you guys need to. Team B needs to wait in here. Wait in the cell block.
And hide the
Wait
bodies.
until
Hide the bodies in one
Yes.
of the empty cells.
once we leave, hide the bodies, puts them all in one cell. You guys all stay in your cells, and then once you see all of the Durga leaving, because obviously they're gonna leave once we start attacking their king, you steal the heart as fast as you can. Meet us in there, and if it looks like maybe the tides are going in our favor, maybe we just take them out and we actually get control of the dragon. But the main priority is the heart. Taking control of the dragon is more or less a cover-up. We just need to survive in there long enough to give them enough time.
To
To
grab
take
the
it.
heart.
Yes.
Alright.
Everybody
You
on
ready,
board?
lads?
On board.
Okay, Team B, start cleaning bodies.
Alright. Alistair's gonna hesitantly start stepping out.
I will
I'm
find
gonna
the.
grab Auralas and Glen.
Oh. What did he say?
The Illithid said, with pleasure, as he went to one body, sucked its brain out, and continued to do the rest with the other three.
On the table or anywhere there, I'll try to find some chain and just or a rope, anything big and obnoxious.
I'm gonna
I'll
take
tie
my-
my wrists together like fake.
Okay, yeah, there's
Paul.
chains. There's chains on each of the Duragar hammerers.
Uh-oh.
So yes, I'm ready to Jackie Chan my way out of the chains though.
And I'm going to tie my rope onto Glenn and Auralas like I was doing with the prisoners before.
Alright. Glenn, do you do this willingly?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. As you guys continue, you guys go out. As you do so, the Duragar looks down.
Hey, how am I supposed to get cut of the ransom if you're taking the prisoners out?
I'll give the boss man your name personally.
These ones are special. Us men would want the information that they have right now.
Make
Trust
a,
us.
make a persuasion check at advantage, Rez.
And Alistair's gonna nudge Glenn. Hey, this one says he's given up.
With that, Rez, you succeed. The Duragars go back on their route. Where are you guys going?
Guess back out the way we came.
Yeah, to
I
the
think
throne
it is
room.
up.
I'm gonna just take you guys to the throne room now, so you don't have to waste time moving at your miniatures. As you guys are over there now, Xardorok looks up. Now he pounds his fist mightily into the arm of his chair.
What are you doing with them? I specifically remanded them to their cells.
These two said they wanted to talk to you. Said they're ready to give in.
Then I am here. Talk.
I'm gonna like drag them forward, stepping up, yanking on the rope.
I will follow and try to be away from that motherfucker. Like I'll go on the other side a bit. Oops.
And I'm trying to stand not on the rune or whatever that's on the floor.
As you guys walk in now, and he looks.
Do not waste my time with filler words. Speak poignantly, for the things you say may be your last.
I think insulting him to the bone in his core would be great right now.
Could I do an investigation check to see if I can see the dragon on him?
Sure. You do not see it all.
At this time, I'm dragging these bodies into cells, by the way.
One of the Goliaths in the cell looks up at you, Orland.
You there. You are of the Tiger tribe.
Don't listen to him. Don't do it. Rez seems very conflicted about this one.
Orland is gonna noticeably stop for a second, not acknowledge, and then just kind of slowly pick up the pace to get to work again.
I know things. I can tell you about your tribe. About all of the tribes.
It's a lot of promise.
I am a man of my word.
As you guys move the bodies about, what else would you like to do?
That's it for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit and ponder that.
Team A, as you guys look about this room now, Xardorok still with his hands clasped.
I am waiting.
I'm just standing in a black room right out there. It is. Sorry, that doesn't move all the way out to get popped back there.
Go on. Speak.
I'm gonna shove Auralas kind of aggressively and be like, "Go on, talk."
Okay, I must admit, there's this great secret about this magical item I meant to share with you, Great King. And I'm still pondering those things. Okay, just so I get the picture correct. We don't see the Kobold brother in this room.
You do not.
Would you be so kind to describe this big one?
The massive mushroom in the corner. Yes.
Yeah.
Around you guys, you can see these fungal spores and mushrooms of the Underdark decorate the room, and in the east, you see a massive shroom sovereign, upon which these small quaggoth beasts are ripping off limbs and sucking the shrooms through the marrow. Protist and fungal spores resonate throughout this room.
It's gross as fuck, dude.
So I feel at this point, if I could slay a hand, what I would do is try to strike the king with a booming blade. This is all that comes to my mind at this point.
As you do so, as you loosen the chain and go to strike, Xardorok sees this.
No! Come to me, my servants!
As the quaggoths spin and Thronok Krob identifies what's going on, I need everybody in this room to roll me an initiative check.
Here we go. Some of us are about to die.
Oh, good.
Did you hear that loud sound? Maybe that was the sign.
No, we said for you guys to wait until you guys see Drogar coming our way.
Well, I had
leaving
19.
the area. Or whenever you guys feel out. Whenever you guys think, oh, fuck it, we're ready.
Hold on, the Emery roll the order. I misclicked initiative upon taking my mouse.
Oh,
I
you
had the
did. Alright.
I'm honest when I'm failing, but when it's good, I'll take.
Alright, as you go ahead with your booming blade, please deliver the attack.
I will start with my bonus action and do my blade song, raising my AC, and then I will take the Truthbane and go with a very good booming blade to keep him into place. Truthbane.
Is the king surprised?
I don't think so, because we were not really hidden.
That
I
does
know,
not
but
make
it'd still be surprising to have someone just suddenly pull a sword on you.
That is true. With that, as you bring up the sword, Xardorok Sunblight brings his black Chardolin fist and bats it away.
Seeing the many creatures on the other side, I would take my action to spin around him defensively to take his concentration away. Maybe even in this position against the wall. Bonus action taken, and this is my turn.
All right. If that ends your turn,
Yes.
it will now be Xardorok's turn.
Fools, your petty ruse will net you little.
As he brings up a hand, he... As a giant eldritch blast makes your way, Rez. Or sorry, Glen. It strikes. And Glen, you take a whopping, massive 3 points of force damage.
Fuck.
Right. Now let us have fun, shall we?
As he uses his invisibility, none of you can see him except for you, Alistair. As he runs out, 5, 10, 15. Alistair, you can still see him. And as he runs out of your melee range, you get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Oh yes, I do as well.
And I'm sorry, Glenn, I misread that. That is actually going to be 7. 4 plus 3, that is 7.
Got it.
You cannot opportunity attack Auralas because
Nope.
he's invisible.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
Only Alistair. My bad. Alistair, you get the attack
Right.
of opportunity.
I guess that'll be my rapier. Or can I use my blunderbuss for an opportunity attack?
Sure.
Alright,
We'll say so. I'll look into that later.
we'll go with that.
It smashes him in the side as he grips his sword. Ugh! He immediately turns his hand back to you, and from his Chardolin hand, fire breaks off as he hits you with a hellish rebuke. Make me a dexterity saving throw as you see it coming, Alistair. And also roll damage on that blunderbuss when you get a chance. Nice.
So that's
As
11 damage on the blunderbuss and a nat 20 on the dex save.
Alright, as you dodge out of the way, you only take 16 fire damage, reduced to 8.
Real quick, I would like to use my reaction. Absorb elements.
Okay. You've already used it for your opportunity attack.
Ah, shit. That's
And
right.
unfortunately, since you are vulnerable to fire, that 8 is increased to a 16.
God damn it.
With that, he will go ahead with his final attack as he lets loose another Eldritch Blast. It flies to you, Auralas. Does a 21 hit?
It would, but I would reaction shield then. Does Eldritch Blast get stopped by shield? I'm unsure.
It is to hit, so if you increase your AC, it will not hit.
Yeah, I would do it. So we have 25 AC.
And with that, it is now your turn, Rez. Team B, you guys have heard 2 massive explosions. Rez, it is your turn.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my
I'm
bad.
thinking he. Ugh, I can't see this guy.
Yeah, Alistair, what's your health at, by the way?
Oh shoot, I didn't update it. I'm at 34.
Alright, thank you for that.
I'll update that real quick.
No worries. Let me see here. He is visible now since he was hit, so you can see him now, Rez.
Okay. Also, I know how to signal people. I know how to signal you guys, so don't worry. But I'm gonna take this turn to cast. higher levels. Yeah, I'll just do it first. I'm gonna cast Bane.
Okay, who are you targeting that on?
I'm casting it on this dude, and I'm gonna move forward up to here, and I'm gonna get this dude.
The sovereign?
So the two big boys, and the one by the door.
Alright. Thank you for that.
And then I'm just gonna, like right behind Alistair, I'm just gonna start humming, Captain Davies, Captain Davies, Captain Davies, get it, Captain Davies. Yeah, and he gets an inspiration.
With that, Alistair, you are inspired. Thronok Krob resists the save, as does Plurota, the Mycondid sovereign. However, Xardorok Sunblight is baned.
Fuck yes. Okay, that was the one that mattered. Okay, cool. Yeah, that ends my turn, and I'm gonna actually run back over. You know what? Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay behind my friends.
All right, and right then, Alistair, it is your turn. As you watch Xardorok turn to you,
What a ruse.
finally realizing these are not Duragar, but in fact Alistair and Rez.
Well, he still thinks I'm a Duergar. Mine's not a magical disguise. Mine's a physical.
Captain Davies is gonna take a step. And with my flamethrower, I'm going to flamethrower the giant mushroom thing.
All right.
Here it comes.
The giant mushroom tries to get out of the way, and as it puts its body at... As you watch magical fire leap forth, almost destroying it. Is that your turn?
No, I just wanted to fuck with the mushroom.
Okay.
Now the king. This feels like a big moment. I'm gonna try laser pistol once again.
All right. 5% chance. As it misses dramatically. You do have you do have an inspiration from Rez.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah, but it was a
really
crit
gonna
fail.
do?
Do you have advantage from anything?
Like, is anyone next?
That's it.
Like tactics.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Do you have pack tactics?
Shit. We don't. All I've got is the inspiration from Rez, the Hero's Feast.
Yeah, there's really no way.
Don't use that inspiration on this, man. It's a now.
No, it's not gonna work.
Autofill.
Just this goddamn gun hasn't hit a single fucking thing.
It's the best fucking thing ever, man. One
Yeah,
day,
we saw him
the
shoot.
one time
We
it
saw
crits
him
on the
shoot
last
that
bullet.
Victor, correct?
All right, I'm gonna.
Come on!
All right, the jig is up, so I'm just gonna.
Get away from the mushrooms, I think.
I'm gonna run over here to kind of like block the door to halt and escape with my body.
Yeah, we did see him shoot at something we don't see. That's like.
No,
he's
visible because he was hit by the opportunity attack. You guys can see him.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
That
Rez
is
was
very
able to
good.
bane him. And by the way, Glen,
Oh, he's been great.
Glen, it is now your turn.
Love it.
Yo, Gavin. Alright.
Gavin's
So,
dead.
since Gavin is not at the table at the moment, I will go ahead with his turn. As Gavin runs up, he's going to begin making his attacks. Oh shit. Oh man, my mouse wheel did that thing. Oh fuck. There we go. Alright. Glen is going to just begin whacking into him with his scimitar. The first one hits. The second one is a natural 20. Oh no, it's not. He doesn't have advantage. It's a 14, and as that misses, you guys watch as this creature... Wait a minute. Since he's baned... Oh no, that's a D4 against his rolls.
D4.
Right. So with that, his health is reduced, and as Glen swats a massive cut, you guys can see under Xardorok's hide is a bright gleaming set of chainmail and plate armor. With that, Glen's turn is over. It is now the Quaggoth's turn. This Quaggoth is going to run up behind you, Rez. As it does so, leaping forth, it will begin clawing. Rez, the first one, unfortunately, misses. And the second one is a 17.
Yep.
As this massive boar-like beast with mushrooms and fungus covering its body slashes into you, Rez, you take 7 points of slashing damage. The next one is going to do the same thing against Glen. So Rez, you take 7. Glen is hit once. Glen takes 9 points of slashing damage. The third one, coming up and seeing your Auralas, leaps over the Chardolin throne. Auralas. An 11, and the second one is a 20. The second one is a 21.
My shield is still up. It will hit the shield. Boing.
With that, it is Thonok Krob's turn as he stands on his hind legs.
You are not a digger.
As he leaps off, commanded by his master Xardorok, he is going to make a claw attack.
Shield?
That is a natural 20. Alistair, you take
There's too many.
15 slashing damage, Alistair. And up next is this one that I forgot. As he runs up, he's going to do the same thing on the Glen that the other ones did. One hit. Glen takes another 7, and at the end of the count, we go back to Auralas. Auralas, what would you like to do?
I am calculating options really fast in a very bad computer. If I was to throw a fireball against this wall, how many monkeys would cry? I think I like this plan. So point of origin would be here.
Alright.
I would scream, and we all agree that the king is hit, correct?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, I will scream, Rise, Glen, please cover your eyes. You may lose a little bit of beard on this one, and I will cast a third level fireball as my spell. DC 15 Dex.
Alright. Plurota, Xardorok, and all 2 of those Spore Servants fail. As they take 27 fire damage, screeching in pain. This one succeeds actually, but he still takes a grand total of 18. And
Yes.
with that...
13.
Oh, 13, thank you for that.
And my pleasure. And our friends below, downstairs, elsewhere, would he hear a loud explosion?
They
I would
absolutely
understand.
would, and with that, all of you in Team B see the Illithid Skidot as he looks around at all of you.
I have a plan to alert you guys. Don't worry.
As he looks around, he goes,
Let's go.
The Illithid immediately runs to the door. Larry and Erlon, do you stop him?
I think I follow him.
Alright, as he runs out, you see many of the Durgar are preoccupied. As he immediately runs out, you're behind it. He gets all the way to here, at which time Timothy and Clondorn the Mage are meanwhile busying themselves destroying magical items. Larry and Erland, as you watch Skadot run over, Timothy and Clondorn see him, and he immediately will cast Fly on both of you and himself. As he does so, you guys levitate in the air.
I would like to fly over to the heart. Eric, can you mute you?
Sorry.
My bad. And do I need to make like a sleight of hand? Or...
As you look in, the heart is a red dragon heart that's spinning in a magical aura of Axum. It is extremely hot. However, you know that you can reach in with your kobold dexterity and take it out if you roll a sleight of hand check. Timothy looks up.
Sister, what are you doing?
What do you mean? What are you doing, Timothy?
I had no idea you would be here.
And as you reach in, Larry, it's a little too hot.
Well, I had no idea you would be here.
Erlon,
Erlon,
what would you like to do?
help!
Erlon is going to cast Guiding Bolt onto the orb.
Onto what?
The blue thing.
A heart?
Oh, the heart?
That's the heart.
Oh shit. My bad.
I just need you to
However-
maybe guide that at some Clondorn.
Okay. I think I have. I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Timothy
Alright.
for Larry.
Thank
Is that
you.
better? Sorry.
Yeah.
Timothy.
I didn't know if that was like something like addictive that he was. I'm sorry.
Timothy
Wrong
reaches out.
context.
Timothy reaches out, and immediately he stops in place, and he.
What is this? Unhand me!
Can
And
I-
it succeeds.
And then I'm going to position myself right here.
Trying to get the heart.
And that'll end my turn. I'm gonna hold my bonus action, which would be a Star Archer form if the Duragar up top that I can see, if anything funky goes down with them.
Enough of this.
The Illithid will reach his hands inside, and immediately. As he does so, he repeals it out. You guys are almost blinded, and Larry, you have to look away as the heart is brought out into his hands, and the Illithid looks up and begins to fly.
I follow.
Erland, would you like to as well?
Yeah, so we're still flying. That didn't end.
That's right. Yeah, he maintains
Awesome.
concentration. He's a very powerful summoner.
Then yeah, I will do that as well.
Alright, Clondorn is going to look up, and as you guys are flying away,
No!
he's going to hurl some flame at you. So, Erlon does a 14 hit.
Let me check. Yes.
Erlon, you take 8 fire damage. Larry, a 22 definitely hits, and you take 14 as you guys fly away. The Illithid looks down.
We have no time for your friends. Go!
And as you guys follow him, back with Team A, you guys still inside with Xardorok. As you guys sit there, it is now his turn. As he turns around from the fire.
Enough of this. I will end this petty game once and for all. This time, there will be no cells.
As he brings his hand up. I need Alistair.
I would counterspell if he casts something. I would definitely counterspell that one.
No!
As you counterspell his sleep, saving the party, he is going to reach out and he is going to strike at Alistair's gauntlet.
Shield.
Alright. As his spike gauntlet hits yours, that is a 24, Alistair.
That hits.
As he brings his hand out to yours, eclipsing it, your hand takes 8 piercing damage.
Sorry, I cutting words.
Ah, yes!
Please insult the man.
Bitch.
So, does a 21 hit, Alistair?
That meets the AC.
It would hit.
Wait, give me a second.
No, wait.
I think it's a bardic
Hold on.
inspiration. I think you
He,
get some.
he's got a bane plus a d6 or d8, yeah.
Oh,
I've
yeah, wait,
I've rolled the
did
bane.
it-
I've already rolled the bane, so that's a 24 minus 3.
Okay.
So that's a 21.
Wait, hold on. Let me
And then
double check. Let me
cutting
double check.
word.
Hold on.
Tell him he has weak knees or something.
You never know.
That would not hit. That would not
Okay.
hit.
With that,
No. No.
he stands in the middle of the rune.
Deep door. I need your blessing.
As he holds his hand up, you watch as the red from the rune begins pooling into his eyes. As he begins casting an incantation, that will end his turn. Rez, it is your... Wait a minute. No, it should be... No, you've already had your turn, Auralas. So it is Rez's turn. What do you want to do, Rez?
You said he's casting a spell.
That's right. Seems to be some type of ritual.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop on Ronaldo's ring. I'm gonna run over here. I'm invisible.
Yep. Takes an action.
Yep. And then I'm gonna already burn my. Tell me if I can do this. I want to burn my reaction during my turn to use counterspell to just knock dead whatever ritual he's casting.
Sure. As you
Okay,
guys
yeah,
watch
so that's
the
what I wanna
red,
do.
as you guys watch the red magic fail and deplete into the floor, he looks entirely distraught.
Deep Dura. Ladwaga. The divines. Save me.
And that's my turn. Oh,
Al-
actually, I'll do a mass healing word.
With used an action and a bonus action. You already. Oh no! Use
Yeah,
a reaction.
okay, yeah.
No, you used a reaction. You can do that. All right.
Okay, cool.
Who are you
So,
casting it on?
The mass healing word. How many people can I hit with this?
You can hit Glen and
Up to
Auralas.
6. I can hit everyone.
That's right. Unfortunately, Alistair is undead.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit both of them with a mass healing word for 1d4 plus my spellcasting mod, which is 5. So 1, 2,
All right.
yeah. So you both get 7 points of healing back, and
All
that's my
right.
turn.
With that, I increase Eric's, what's his name? Gavin's health, and it is Alistair's turn. What do you want to do, Alistair?
Okay, bonus action, this guy in front of me, Eldritch Cannon, Force Ballista. Try and push him back 5 feet.
Alright, as that misses, hitting the wall aside you, what else do you want to do?
Okay. Fuck. I mean, something's got to work eventually, right? Take another shot at the king here. Laser pistol. It's not gonna hit because it never hits.
That hits. It's not a natural 20, but it hits.
Oh, pessimism saved me.
It always does. Alright, oh my god. A 5 and 2 1s. It happens to the best of us. However, with that
Rolled
9...
minimum damage. Almost minimum damage. Damn.
You guys watch as Alistair holds up a small pew. As the red laser attaches, it blasts off a piece of Xardorok's flesh, revealing Xardorok underneath. What else would you like to do?
I'm gonna yell at him. Alright, where's the Frost Maiden?
I don't know.
Then I'll just kill you too. That's my turn.
Alright, I love playing as Glen. Glen is going to wrap around, giving him advantage on Xardorok Sunblight as he goes in with his 2 scimitar attacks. Unfortunately, only 1 hits, and as it inflicts 8 damage. Oh no. No, it does. They both hit. With that, Xardorok takes a massive slash. As he holds his hand up, a black arcane gate begins to be created as we go to the Quaggoth's turn. This Quaggoth is going to keep biting Glen. That's a miss. That's a hit. Glen is going to take 8 slashing damage. The other Quaggoth's turn. Onto you, Auralas. A 16 misses, and Auralas, a natural 1, definitely misses. These two are going to leap forth as they run out to you. This one barely gets there in time, Rez, as this one is away.
I'm invisible, my guy.
This is true, but invisibility fails if you cast a spell or attack. So with that,
Your reaction, yeah.
with that,
So I should have saved that for last. Fuck, goddamn it, motherfucker.
you take 1 hit, and you lose 4 points of slashing damage. Throw-Knock Krob is going to look at you. As he extends a hand, he is going to cast Burning Metal, and he is going to cast Heat Metal onto your gauntlet, Alistair. Make me... Well, that's not right. Yep, Alistair, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
All right. With that, Alistair, you take... Let's see here. 26 fire damage. And you are unconscious.
Can I attempt to absorb elements?
You can, as a reaction. Alright, with that, Alistair, with your natural 6, you have 1 hit point remaining.
Oh. Okay.
Heal yourself, boy.
I can't. I am undead.
How the fuck do we heal you?
There might be a way, you never know. Up next is Auralas. What would you like to do,
Okay.
Auralas?
Alistar, you motherfucker, you're not going to go away right now. I will, okay, I will calculate things because I tend to calculate things a bit.
I will go. I have 40 of movement, so we do this, this, 40 right in here. Does that work? Okay. I would like to. I want to just see again Green Flame Blade if I can do it. If they need to be right one another or 5 feet from you works. Let me see. 5 feet of you, or the 5 feet of it. So I could not actually draw the fire from one to the other because they're not side by side.
They're both within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, okay. If you allow it, I would summon all my power. Also, one opportunity attack on the south.
Oh, thank you for that.
Being honest.
I didn't even notice. Alright, so with that,
AC.
it misses.
Great. So Green Flame Blade, I will focus my fire on the king with the Truthbane, and I will leap the fire to the one north attacking my friend, and maybe he's gonna go for my face instead, because
Alright.
I'm right there and menacing. So attack.
You do have advantage.
Works.
With Rez over there, you have advantage. That hits.
Glen, you mean? On the king?
No, with Rez. Glen is to the south, but Rez, you can draw a straight line between your two tokens.
Okay, so I will, advantage would give me Elven accuracy. I will try just in case. Oh, it is a crit! It is a very nice crit. So 13 damage on the king, plus Green Flame Blade.
Auralas.
So yes.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, right in the heart. I want to have him look at me in the eyes as I pierce him, because he's been a bitch to me.
As he shudders and shakes, you guys watch as he falls, and as he does so, his body, the Shardolin inside, all of that contained spell and craftwork suddenly seizes. As you guys hear a massive explosion, Team B. You are almost out of the fortress.
I'm flying.
As the Illithid is going and you hear this massive explosion, you don't see your friends behind you. Larry and Erland. Larry and Erland, you have a decision to make. Are you guys going to continue flying out of the top? Or are you coming back for your allies?
Can I blow one of an alarm and alert them?
There's no need.
Larry is on the way.
What are you doing? Escape is close.
Can we please go back for my friends?
Do
It'll be
what
quick.
you wish. I am leaving this place with the heart.
Please, wait,
He goes
I'll
up
go
the
with them.
skylights. Erland, what do you do?
I am going to go back to the group.
Erlan, go back, I go with him.
Erland, as you take your way back, you notice that this place is without power. As the heart of Melthron has been removed, darkness assumes the area. As more and more Onkaregs and those massive beetles you guys saw earlier are contending with the Duragar, they don't notice you as you slip by. As you go to the center of the explosion, Erland, you walk in. Inside, you see body parts littering the room. With this massive explosion, you also see Alistair and Glen unconscious.
Although he has 1 HP.
That is right.
Correct?
Could I have done a reaction cast? No, wait, that's not a reaction.
The
Shit,
way
no,
the way that this explosion triggers, the Shardolin consumed in his body ruptured in a massive explosion. As you look around, Rez and Auralas coughing through the smoke and the fungus. You watch as the door opens, and there stands Erland.
I am running over to Glen and getting him up
Do the
with
spores do
cure
anything else?
wounds.
Alright.
Just gonna pop a quick cure wounds on my boy.
Oh, where is that bastard? As he looks over, he sees Xardorok, completely destroyed with his body parts in sunder, and yet his torso has been remained intact, with Glen's chest plate over it. What about...
And then I'm gonna go over to Alistair, and I know I can't heal him, but can I attempt to stabilize him?
Make me a medicine check.
And that's gonna be a disadvantage because I'm fucking exhausted.
What are the spores doing? Did they keep fighting? They just start
That
moving?
one, baby! I fucking killed Alistair.
Alistair, as you guys watch the spore servants die, Plurota, the spore mycondid, just stands there as it always has, not engaging. Alistair, I need you to roll me your death saving throw.
Fuck. I killed Alistair.
That's a GM roll.
Yes, please.
You're
That's-
with the open?
That's just a D20, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. No. Okay.
Is the right move.
What the fuck is the command again?
Slash GM roll space D20. And for this one, I wouldn't mind if you rolled it in public. Seeing as how it doesn't seem to make a difference.
Alright, just...
With that, Alistair's eyes open, and that is where we will leave off.
No! Oh, I could keep going. I could keep going for an hour, man. Holy shit, that was